production. What's going on, gentlemen? What is going on? This is Sir Yeetus, and I am here once again to give you some daily dose of red pills. And today, I'm not going to be roasting the women. Today, I'm not going to be roasting Cuck Murphy. This is going to be about men, men's issues, and men's ideals when it comes to society. And this one has been bugging me for years, actually. Why does society have a big issue with men being minimalistic? That's a very, very good topic that we need to discuss. Because whenever a man is minimalistic, he is judged harshly. But we will continue that topic later. Who I have with me is the one and only Rishi.
Slim Rishi.
Shit.
Shit. But breaking news. Kim Porter, the taser cop lady, she has been pronounced guilty.
Oh, is that stupid idiot?
All charges. Yep. She's been pronounced guilty of all charges. So she's going to prison.
We can have a side conversation about this one because this is very big. I honestly thought that she was going to get off scot free.
Nah, she's not going to walk.
Well, because at the same time, I'm like, because when that situation happened, and I watched the video over and over and over and over and over again. How can you mistake a taser for a full-on handgun? Like, do you know how much a taser weighs compared to a handgun? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, how do you mistake? And she's been on the force for a long time. I forgot how many years.
Yep.
She's a veteran of the force, and she fucked up that badly.
Mm-hmm.
It fucked up to the point where, if you've seen the video, two of her male colleagues was like, "Yo, what the fuck did you just do?" Because she almost shot her colleague that was on the other side of the car.
Yep.
How do you not know that was does tasers and handguns look different, Rishi? Or am I going crazy?
Nah. But it seems like there's like a whole panel of lawyers I watched it from. They're all upset. It might be, something presented because these guys been covering the whole trial day by day. So I can't imagine. Well, it was in Minneapolis. Wasn't that the same place Derek Chauvin was tried, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, with the George Floyd thing, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I heard like during like before they said the verdict, you could hear like protesters chanting outside, the court.
So do you think this was a bias?
Probably.
Guilty?
Probably, especially in the Minneapolis, I can't imagine it's not. I mean, she shouldn't have, I don't think she should walk, honestly.
Hell no.
No.
How the fuck do you mistake the two? And you've been on the force for how long?
Yeah,
There's
real.
literally no difference, like no similarities between a taser and a handgun.
For real.
And she was holding it for a good, what was it, 10, 15 seconds? Yeah, like, I'm going to tase you.
For real.
Like, how can you not, like, look down like, this guy looks like a real bullet. I'm pretty sure she knew it was a handgun. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, woman moment when you realize that you're holding your gun instead of your taser. Taser.
This is literally one of the other reasons why I say affirmative action is a bad thing. Bad, very bad. And based on what I'm hearing, that she's been on the force for, I think it was 16 years or over 20 years. I forgot. But once again, she is a veteran of the force. I think she worked most of her career behind a desk.
Yeah.
That's the only valid, logical thing I can think of how she can mistake a handgun, a taser with a handgun.
Yep. Sam Hyde was right, bro. Get you get in an interaction with a female cop, you better wear your bulletproof vest.
Oh man, they are so quick to pull the weapons out. Holy shit!
Yep.
Like I'm just saying that I'm not gonna let you search my vehicle. Then I guess to a female cop is like, you won't let me search your vehicle, huh? It seems like you want to lose your life instead. Like what the fuck? No.
That's when Yeetus is gonna activate the based black man genes. He's gonna be like, "Baby, get back in the car. Get back in the car. I can't go to jail again."
Oh my god. That's like the number one thing you shouldn't say around a cop.
Get back in the car.
I ain't going back.
I ain't going back to jail.
Oh man.
Please don't kill me.
See, I called it. Thank you, Jason Long. She was a secretary at the police station before being assigned to patrol duty. Reason why she can't do the job as a cop. That makes completely. See, I knew it. See, look, bam. Put two and two together. That's what men do. I'm like, that's the only logical reason how she mistaken the two, because for the majority of her career, she was working behind a goddamn desk.
Exactly. Bro, imagine if she was like I don't know if you've seen those like clips of the Punisher series. There was like this one clip where the Punisher was like testifying in court. Yeah, I did it and I liked it. I'll do it again. That's what she should have. Yeah, I did it and I liked it and I'll do it again.
Yeah, she should have done that after being found guilty. Or she should do that her
based.
She should do that. No. She should do that her when she gets convicted, like her not convicted, gets her sentencing.
Be like, based female, based, yo, based.
Tim Elgato, I agree. Cops are not your friends. They will fuck you over. Yes, people tend to forget that cops are really not your friends. All right, I'm not saying there's not good cops out there. It's just a small amount of actual good cops that actually cares about the welfare of their community. The rest of them, they're going through divorces, they're doing domestic violence, they're only working for the paycheck. They don't care about your well-being. If they have to meet a quota, they will take down as many people as they can. This is why when I always tell people, "Oh, what do I do if you get pulled over? What do I do?" Shut the fuck up. Plead the fifth. Because anything you say, they will use against you. So shut the fuck up. Don't handle everything with a cop. Because that's just a losing battle. You take your issues with the cop to court. All right? Don't try to make a scene. It's all about, ooh, you put me over because I'm black, huh? Ooh, you piece of trash. Oh, cops are bad. Oh, you fucking pig. Because 9 times out of 10, that will not end well. Whether you're walking down the street or you're in your vehicle, shut the fuck up. Plead the fifth. I want my lawyer. Because cops will do whatever they can to take you down. Even if they have to bend a lie, have to bend the truth of the situation to make you look like the bad person. Shut the fuck up. Plead the fifth. Get your lawyer. What do you got to say about that, Rishi?
Yep. Don't talk to cops, bro. Cops aren't your friend.
Yep. See, look, Brandon Trueblood. See, be polite and plead the fifth. Just shut the hell up. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Shut the fuck up.
Exercise. You have the right to remain silent. So remain silent.
Jeez, like, how many times do I have to tell people, don't try to make a scene, don't try to fight the cops, etc. Because whether we like it or not, the cops do have authority over us per se. You know, I'm not saying that they have the right to take you to jail whether you're doing something bad or not. What I'm saying is, when it comes to the situation, if you flip out, if you lose your shit, if you say something stupid, that will always be in the cops' favor. A lot of people need to understand that. It's just gonna make the cop look more legitimate when you take it to court. So if they try to do some stupid shit, say, "Oh, let me search your car. Oh, let me do the drugs. Oh, let me get the dog to sniff out your car or whatever." Just shut the fuck up and just take it to court.
Exactly.
All right. I know I had to get that off my chest, but I had a lot of people I known, friends and family, that didn't know how to shut the fuck up. And look where they at now, um, but let me read the comments right quick. Let me read the comments. Then we will begin. I'm go all the way up. All the way up. All right. That guy Pete. Agreed. You don't need a lavish lifestyle to be content. Exactly, which I will be explaining later. I am literally planning to live in a tiny home. Same here. Same here. I'm just going to be chilling there until I can save enough money and then go overseas when my time is up. Here. I mean, like when I retire. I don't need a big ass house. I don't. But I will explain everything soon, guys. Don't worry. Infinity server. I do not want to support single mothers in the government's stupid wars and spending issue. It's talking about them taxes. Two things in life are certain, and is death and taxes. Alan Herman, I agree 1,000,000%. All men really need is a place to lay our head at night, a place to shit and shower. Does not take a lot for us to be happy. I agree. Definitely agree.
Taser.
She is such a dumb bitch, I swear.
Pop, pop, pop.
Pharaoh Ravage. Shut him. Shut him. No shit.
Please don't kill me. Please.
I swear, man. I swear. Women are not women. Most women, I mean, literally 97% of women are not exposed to the true horrors of reality. If it wasn't for men, they would have been dead long ago. Pharaoh Ravage, the problem with Democrats and leftists is that they expect everything to be convenient for them instead of taking personal responsibility to make sure they survive something. Yep. I agree. 1,000,000%. Do you agree, Rishi? Rishi, you there? Did you die?
What?
Are you there?
Yeah.
All right.
Me.
So you agree?
Yeah, I agree. It's 100%. They want the government to pretty much act as they like. I agree with TFM's probably one of the most quotable things because he just comes out with these metaphors. These people just want to be like children again. Like they see the government as this big family where they can be, adult infants, but really they're going to be slaves.
That's why the nickname Daddy Government is common.
Mm-hmm. It's what it is, gentlemen. It's what it is. And yes, I am vibing.
I'm sipping on some good shit right now. It's going to be a good conversation. Very good. Are you ready, Rishi?
Ready.
All right, let's bring out.
Are you ready?
Wait. Before we we're gonna make a poll right quick. Give me a second, quick poll.
Taser, taser, taser. Bro, Patrice O'Neal was right, bro.
Would you be content with the?
Patrice O'Neal was right. It's
Yeah,
funny.
he's a godfather of Red Pill. He's the one that pretty much brought it like mainstream.
Who are these people? I represent funny. Me and funny. We are outraged. We are outraged. We are outraged. There's no passion.
All right.
What do you mean, motherfucker?
All right, we're going
to. That means no. That means no. You ever piss on your girl? Be honest.
What? we will bring out Exhibit A. You ready, Rishi?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Boom. This classic meme, which this is actually a legit post by a woman and and her simpy cuck boyfriend. Looks like she literally made this post. Guys really live in apartments like this and don't see any issue. I made a poll. Everybody answer the poll. Answer the poll right now. Would you be content with an apartment like this that you see on the screen?
This is what a free man looks like.
Pretty much. I fucking love it.
Free man.
Go ahead and vote. Go ahead and do that voting. I want everybody to vote. Because I'm going to start my topic in a bit.
Come into my house. Suck my dick. And call me gay.
Wait, what? All right, I'm losing subscribers. I'm losing the viewers because of you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh man.
No, it's like you go from like 4,000, it just starts going down. No, oh my subscribers. No.
It's just going down. Okay, let me take this last sip right quick.
Literally.
All right, I'm gonna start this topic.
Guys literally live in apartments like this and see nothing wrong with it. What is wrong with them?
All right, I'm gonna start right now. I'm gonna start. The topic for today is, all right, and it's a very important topic, a topic that every man should talk about with each other. It's okay to be minimalistic, all right? Why you say that, Sir Yeetus? I will explain. All right, let's take it back all the way to the caveman times. All right. If you weren't with family or if you didn't have a chick that you have to please or children you have to take care of, what are you doing majority of the time? You're literally by yourself. Majority of the time, back in the day. So at that time, a man really didn't need much to be content at all. Just food, water, shelter. That's it. Like, majority of the time. When a young man or a man in general would just want to venture into the woods, gather a few fruits and berries or kill some game like hunting, make a fire, make a little shelter, just chill there for the time being. Just relax. That's literally all what a man needs to be content. And I can I can have a good proof about that because when I was in the military, right, and we were over there in Korea, we were just chilling in the exercise fields where we just go over there and we go to the middle of the woods and we just build up our tents and just chill. Majority of the men, we were just chilling, hanging around, having a good time, right? Just keeping each other company. The only shelter we have is a tent, and the only food that we get, for the most part, MREs. Hopefully, uh, hot foods if we get lucky. But men are still content. Men are chilling, laughing, joking, having a good time. But when it comes to the female soldiers, what do you always hear? Complaining, 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 more complaining. Hey, what's going on? Complaining. What are you going to be doing later on this evening? Complaining. Do you have any plans that you want to do when you get back to base? Complaining. That's all they did. And that can also be traced back to the caveman times. Women complain, 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 expecting the man to do something, right? So the man's like, all right, she's not comfortable. She's irritated. What do I need to do? So a man starts to get innovative to make sure that his boo thing is comfortable, even in the caveman times. So at times he makes the cave a bit bigger, or he makes a bigger fire, or he starts to bring back certain things, such as flowers, leaves, something pretty, so she can decorate or color the caves. Or oh, I'm getting too chilly. He has to go and um, hunt a giant, I don't know, a bear or a moose or a deer, so they can create some type of fur coat so she's warm and stuff. And that type of uh, deal between man and woman went on all the way up until 2021. Okay. It went through the ancient times, medieval times, all the way up until now. It's still happening today. We just pretty much unconsciously do it at this point, right? Because let's keep it real. The only reason why society is so comfortable in 2021 is because men made women comfortable. Women complain about this. They complain about that. They complain, oh, I don't want to do the laundry this hard. Oh, the food is getting bad. Oh, I need more space. Oh, sitting on this rock is uncomfortable. So we got couches. So we got refrigerators. So we invented laundry detergent. We invented freezers. Like we invented 99% of the things that you see in society today. Not because men just want to, but mainly, the main point is to make women comfortable. Because once a woman feels safe and secure in a certain environment, that's when she will go into phase two of her female nature, and that is reproduce. The first phase is to find a man that she feels comfortable with and find a group or area where it is safe, secure, she has protection, she doesn't have to worry about the harsh realities. And that's also traced back into the caveman times. Once that's over with, then she will focus on having a child. But Sir Yeetus, why don't you just have a child right away? She won't feel comfortable having a child whatsoever because having a child for a woman, that's when she's at her most vulnerable state. She can't do anything while she's pregnant and when she has a child by herself. So she has to find some type of environment, a group of people, a man to make her feel comfortable. And we continue that all the way up to 2021. Look how comfortable men made society in the West. We made it too comfortable. But let's go to the present day, right? Let's go to the present day. Like what Dave Chappelle said, if men if men could fuck a woman in a cardboard box, we wouldn't even get a house. I repeat, men, if men can fuck a woman in a cardboard box, we wouldn't need a house. Everything that we do in society today, the main goal is to procreate with a woman. I'm talking about the men that still wants to be traditional. I'm not talking about MGTOW Red Pill. The traditional men that are trying to still, hopefully one day, the hopeful thinking to have a family. He needs to have an environment where she is comfortable. So he's breaking his back to buy a big house. He's busting his back to get a comfortable car. He's busting his back to make sure that his lady has enough resources to buy stupid shit. Because let's keep it real, gentlemen. Women in general, they buy stupid shit. They buy the stupidest shit. There's just some weird shit that they just put in random places of the house. Like, why will you spend $100 on this stupid origami looking thing? Oh, I just felt like getting it. Right. I'm sure you gentlemen, I'm sure you dealt with it with your boo thing, your ex fiance, your current wife or your ex wife, even your own mother, constantly berating your father or you or your uncle, saying, "Oh, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too this, it's too that." Just complaining, 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 and it's up to the man to make sure that the space that they're in is comfortable. Now it's gotten to the point where, in order for her to be comfortable, she needs to take over the entire area, and you're stuck in this 6 by 6 foot cubicle in your own house that you call a man cave. She wants to take all the resources you have of your money in a house that you paid for, and she can buy the most useless shit that you can think of and put it around the house. Now, let's keep it real, gentlemen. Would you really buy all these paintings, all these weird, and once again, it traces all the way back to the caveman days. Women would do whatever it takes to be comfortable. Women would do whatever it takes to be socially accepted in their circles, which is why when you see this picture right here, see this picture right here, this is why men and women are different. Men and women, we see two completely different scenarios when it comes to this meme. For me, as a man, I say, fine by me. It looks good. I got a couch. I got entertainment. I got a roof. I got a fridge. All right, I'm good. But when it comes to a woman, that's why you see majority of women hardcore judging you on how the way you live. Because when she gets with you, okay, she has her little homegirls coming over and comparing houses. I'm sure you guys heard it all the time. Women just compare everything to see who has the best materials. So when a woman comes to your place that's very minimalistic, they are hardcore judging you. Why do you think they walk in? Why is it so empty? Why do you have no paintings? Why do you don't have enough furniture? What, you call this a bed? You need to get a bigger bed. What? This tiny TV? You need to get a bigger TV. Oh, we need to get some decorations for the island table, whatever, the island. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, we need to get some fancy decorations for the kitchen, kind of make it more lively. You're like, what the fuck? No, in the hell we don't. We don't have to do that at all. But when it comes to a traditional man, he's like, all right, she's complaining about my living space, and she won't give me the puniti or any type of commitment if my place is looking empty like this. So what would a traditional man, aka simp, will do? He will do whatever it takes and go to the mall, go whatever he needs to do to buy all these useless items to make her more comfortable in the space that you own, not her, you. And where does that get you? Pretty much nowhere. Okay. See, to me, in 2021, I see women just coming in to look at the place that they're going to be owning within 5 to 10 years. If a model woman chooses you to commit to, it's because you have something that she wants and she will take through marriage. Okay, which is why, in general, men used to care. We used to care. Like majority of men used to care of how women feel and how comfortable they were when it comes to getting to your living space. But not anymore. Now that men walked away, now men are saving more money than ever. Now men are just literally buying the necessities. Because for me, my necessity is shelter, food, water, possibly a dog, a knife, whiskey, a chair, a fishing pole, tools, and certain other things that I need for hobbies and or survival kits. That's pretty much all I need, the bare minimum, and that's what majority of men in MGTOW and Red Pill and etc. Uh, that's all that they need. Because since we walked away from marriage, you don't have to worry about going to debt because of these women. Okay, because I guarantee you, your dad that got married, or your brother that got married, your uncle, whoever it is, I guarantee you, they went into debt to make sure that his lady was comfortable. Only thing that he's doing is setting up the dream house that she's going to take away from her man through divorce. And MGTOW definitely recognized that. So now that they're by themselves and they're just living their life just for them, that's why you have a lot of MGTOW people talk about how their bank account is looking a lot fuller. All their debt that they had before is paid if they had any. They can literally buy an entire car right now and not have to take out a lease. They can literally buy land. They can literally buy the things that the men themselves want. And the men don't need much in the first place. That's why men that are MGTOW and that are minimalistic, they're more likely to retire earlier because they're not wasting their resources on a woman that's never happy to the point where she's just going to take everything that you got. It's okay to be minimalistic, gentlemen. As a man, it's okay to be minimalistic. I know society right now in 2021 is telling you otherwise. I already know. You need a big house. You need 2 to 3 cars. You need life insurance. You need health insurance. You need car insurance. You need cable. You need to buy all these crazy things for your wife. You need to take care of your kids. You need to give your kids the best possible thing that they can have. Okay, you need to buy your wife a Birkin bag. You need to buy her Louis Vuitton. You need to buy your kids Air Jordans. If you want to be part of society, you need to waste your money. Don't fall for it, gentlemen. Don't fall for it. Okay, because I'm living a somewhat minimalistic lifestyle right now, and I've never felt better. And the only reason I have nice couches and stuff in my living room is because my mom wanted to stop complaining. She would not stop complaining anytime she came over. Anytime she came over. That's the only reason I have couches. I don't need a fucking couch. But because of the women complaining, I have to make things more comfortable. Gentlemen, it's okay to be minimalistic. Please try your best to not let society tell you otherwise, because all they want you to be is a workhorse until you're unable to work anymore, or until you reach your pinnacle. She's just gonna take everything that you got. The great transfer of wealth, gentlemen, that's a real problem. They don't want you to be minimalistic. They want you to go as hard as possible when it comes to your career, reach peak status in your career, make the most money, and then take it under your feet, literally sideswipe you, and take all or majority of your assets and transfer it to the ex-wife that the government knows will be spending all your money on stupid shit. The government knows this. That's why I said 80% of the consumerism in the United States are women. Because if more men woke up and walked away and lived very minimalistic, the government won't be able to take care of society. They can't take care of the single mothers. They can't take care of the welfare queens. Society needs our society needs men's productivity. Okay, it's necessity. Peak productivity, and then they'll take it away from you and give it to a group of people, women, that would just spend it right back into the economy. And then the cycle starts over. And it's generational. It's been happening for a good 60, 70 years. It's okay to be minimalistic. As a man, that is your right to be minimalistic. And don't let these females or society tell you otherwise. It's not your fault that they can't survive without your productivity, your resources. That's on them. They weren't appreciative about your productivity. So they're gonna have to fend for themselves. I don't feel bad about it at all. Oh man. What do you gotta say about that, Rishi?
All I gotta say is, who needs their grussy 8? Oh my god, me!
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? That is the corniest I've ever heard in a while.
Movie leaks. This character dies. No! Radiation release. My skin is literally melting.
Where are you finding this, bro?
Bro, where do you think?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I never heard a joke about radiation till now.
Knowyourmeme.com.
I expected to be on iFunny,
Nah.
but let me look at the comments right quick. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened last night.
Ooh. I will simp for you, Jack Murphy.
All right. Saeed. Oh, that's the second picture I wanted to send you guys. I would have been fine with that. I went to plenty of homeboys' houses that look like that. I didn't give a fuck. It's the women that gives a fuck. I get comfortable. Crack open a cold one. All right, let me see.
Taser.
Actually, that is a good question. How many guest stars on Hoarders were men? Check and mate. Let me see. Island Hermit. Ever since I've gone MGTOW, I became a minimalist. I got more money stacked up than I've ever had in my life. I own my own condo and hopefully moving on grid soon. Hell yeah, man. I heard about your plan. I hope you do move to that certain place. I really do. Get away from this gynocentric BS that wants to work you to death and then take your resources that they never worked for. Infinity Serpent. Yep. Females essentially like buy, consume.
Consume. I must like consume.
These chicks say they're at the table, so now I'll have something to eat off of. Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, because the only value they have is being on all fours.
The hater sedator. An 8-foot dining table makes for a good entertainment center / computer desk. Yep, it is much. It's pretty cheaper too. It's much cheaper.
Right.
Feral rabbits. Their arrogance pisses me off. If I ruled this country, I would deport the women to the wilderness for a few weeks and see what happens. Yeah, good luck with that. You'll be just hearing screeches of banshees everywhere. Good luck with that. You just be seeing a mass hysteria. Do. Damn, how much you gonna spam the StreamYard chat?
Enough for people to click it.
Good. All right. Can you spam it one more time? All right, every what?
I spent it 8 times.
Dude,
What do you mean?
do it 3 more times.
Bruh, please.
People got short attention span.
Please. Oh, see, hear that, chat? Sir Yeetus thinks you have short attention spans.
Listen, all
How do
right.
you say to that?
No, shut the no. Don't try to turn it against
Wow.
me. This is why short.
Wow.
No, this is why I don't like mushrooms. This is why I don't like mushrooms.
Oh, see, he goes.
This is why. Okay, this is why I think it's gross.
Goes to the shumophobia.
Why do you think Ribby is so successful? Okay, he only posts his shorts. That's all he does.
Okay.
Don't even try to put it on me.
Okay.
All right, I got statistics.
Okay.
Don't okay me. I okay you. God damn it. Fucking, I'm taking this off.
Sir Yeetus is
No.
chatophobia.
All right, quit making up words, young Buddha. All right, I know you're young and you got a lot of imagination there, but that ain't it.
Yeah, shroom lives matter.
Shrooms are gross.
Chat. Shroom lives matter. Shroom lives matter. Stop the violence.
The audacity. I didn't even say anything about violence.
With me, chat. Shroom lives matter.
Why are you so upset, bro?
Matter. Shroom lives matter.
I'm done with you. I'm done. Anyway, I got
says the skeleton supremacist.
How it?
Yeah,
okay.
Iron Hermit's got my back.
Okay, I don't care.
True
I don't care.
Matter.
I don't care.
True lives matter.
Y'all don't belong on pizza, pasta, nowhere. I automatically have trust issues if you eat mushrooms. If you eat mushrooms, I automatically have trust issues.
The chat's got my back. True lives matter. Let's go.
Yeah, I can't believe y'all. Fuck out of here. All right, let me close the poll right quick. And poll. All right. You done? You good?
True lives matter.
I should have asked that.
For too long, mushrooms have been under the tyranny of the skeletal man. We must band together against the mushrooms.
All right, let's continue the show. Okay, let's continue the show. Enough with the shrooms. Anyway, I got a super chat from one of you guys. Gave me 69 cents. And I'm only going to say JB. He says, no, the biggest flex of being rich is space, like a mansion, or those absolute vodka ads. They pay for so much ad space to keep most of it blank. These 304s don't understand that. How many guest stars on Hoarders were men? Meanwhile, a guy making 40K a year can be perfectly happy with a small space they can easily move around in. I agree a million percent. A lot of women they can't comprehend because it's not in their DNA. They can't be happy with the simple things in life. All right. Hypergamy doesn't just end with um men, all right? It's their status as well. They try to get the best possible status that they can have when it comes to resources. Amen. But the greatest test in life for a woman is materials. And there's a good reason why. Okay? Because inherently, women will never be happy. They can never be content when it comes to materials.
Yeah. Neither will Jack Murphy ever be content. Because let me tell you boys something. The liminal order is bullshit. Not because it's like fake and like he's like stealing your money. What he's really doing is he is recruiting young men. He's recruiting new bulls to get up in his life. That's what it is.
Yeah, now he wants to charge $2,000 to learn from his cooking
It's
skills.
you want to get up in my wife? You gotta pay $100.
Truly pimping her
$100
out.
for
Pimping
the
her out.
privilege, bro. Hey, I'm in control. I'm Jack Murphy. I'm Jack Murphy. I have little girls.
Let's start. Let's start. Special K, what's going on?
Yo.
Oh shit, Marley. Well, yeah. So you were talking about how women in general just want to have a lot of items. It doesn't start from caveman. It starts from like could go back to fishes. Like fish have some traits that are similar to women, female fishes. Like most fishes set up an area that's safe for them and all that shit. Birds have it. Reptiles have it. Nearly every vertebrate creature has this trait of the man sets up a place, and after the women come in, and after they take control of the place, the man leaves after a while. It's like, hey, I built this shit, I'm gonna leave. So that's just a trait that's built into like the male and female aspects of like vertebrates.
Okay, and what do you have to say about men being minimalists and society is being heavily against that?
I don't know, understand why it'll be beneficial to the men, but I understand why society will want men to spend more. Because if a man just keeps his money, that means the money's not going to move around. That means governments can't tax certain things to get money from there, and so on and so on. And companies get a lot of money from men spending it on women because that's what they're most targeted. Most ads are targeting women most of the time. I don't, from the research I done. So they target women so women can target men to get the money to the company. So it's like a long chain of events that keeps on going. After a while, they just found out a good set trap. So it just works all the time.
Do you see yourself as a minimalist?
Yeah. I would have a couch, but it's just like if my brothers come over and they want to sit down and just play games. But it's like, besides that, I wouldn't really need it. It's like I wouldn't care. My mom goes like, I probably have chairs and stuff like that. It's like people come over. It's like, hey, I'm not gonna let them sit on the floor. But it's like, here's a couch if you need it. I'm gonna have like the most minimal amount I need. I don't need it all the time. So it's like I'm not gonna get an extravagant couch or like a big bed. It's like if I don't need it, I'm going to get the smallest amount and the smallest like in quality I can get. That's pretty good, but it's like, hey, it's not going to break. It's not extravagant. It works fine. There's no reason to get a new one or fix it.
Have you ever had a woman come by and has some slight comment about your living situation, like, "Oh, you have no paintings," or like, why do you don't really have much here in your house?" Like,
Not anymore. Like when I first moved, like my family would come over and say stuff, but like they already knew that I was a person that didn't really ask for that much. So it's like, yeah, it's him. He doesn't really. I guess it's like just me and my brothers. It's like we don't ask for that much, and like when we go and have our rooms when we were children, like we didn't decorate it. It was just like, it's just there so we can sleep and have to go out and do our stuff. So the family was like, we already know what he's like. We're not gonna bother him or beg him or like nag him to fix it up or just get more stuff. It's like, I got what I have. I have like my art stuff because I like drawings. Like I have that there and I have books, but like I read that for my fun. So it's like besides that, I'm not gonna have like couches or stuff like that. I only have like 2 plates and like dishes and stuff like that. It's like I only have stuff that I need. I'm not gonna buy more.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. If I don't have any family over, I have like paper plates. I have like 5 cups, 6 cups,
I have 2.
around seven plates. I just bought 1 set of silverware, and that's about it. I got the cooking materials if I want to like cook something extravagant. If I want to barbecue or make some good shit for me.
Yeah, you have
'Cause
tools. You have tools
Yeah.
that you can use to actually like fix something up. Like,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want like in general. I would want a big house, but it's not like for me. It's like I want to have my family to be close to each other. So like if I wanted to have a big house, because my family's from the Caribbean, so we mostly used to having big, large families and like close together. So like if I'm elderly and like I want my family to come to a place that they can come in Christmas or like events like that, so they can just come to my place. Like, or come to my place. I know it's like that, but it's not going to be like extravagant. I just want someone that's big that can fit the family in. We can all have a good time. Nothing grand or extravagant. I might have the extravagant stuff, but it's supposed to be like for me. Like I might have a TV or a cinema room, but it's not going to be for anyone else. Like I'm getting it for me. I want to see it. Like if I want to see a movie in there, like I might check it in there, but it's not like something I definitely need. Like if I want it, I might get it. So yeah, it's not like something I'm dying for and I can't get out of my head. That's just going to be nagging me for the rest of my years.
So I have one more question. How do you feel about when men go their own way? They get the tiny homes, because I know the tiny home thing is starting to get bigger, where they don't have to worry about as much space. They don't have to worry about as much taking care of the home as a whole, because the home is literally like 600 square feet.
Yeah, makes sense. Like you're not living like if you were divorced, it's probably like if you didn't sort the stuff, you're probably gonna be low money. Even if you weren't divorced, like I just want to have my own place. You don't need a big place because you're not just gonna be bringing like everyone over. Like oh yeah, the whole group's gonna be there. Like if you're gonna have the group, you're gonna go out. So it's like I don't need a big place. If it's smaller, it's more manageable. I can handle it easily. If it gets messy, I can just like 1 hour clean it all up. I don't need to go. It's probably even less than an hour, like 30 minutes if it's like really that small. It's like it's manageable, it's cheap, and it just gets everything's just simple and efficient. It's just efficient to get a smaller house.
That is true, man. Do you have anything to say to the chat when it comes to telling men it's okay to be a minimalist?
Yeah. It might seem annoying when people nag you over time, but it like just talk to them like I don't. You have to tell them I set a boundary. Like I understand that you want this. I personally feel like it's not necessary, and if they don't keep on nagging you, leave them alone because there's no point in wasting your time and energy on someone that's not going to even bother to listen to you and wants you to spend your money, not their money. It's your money. If they want you to spend your money for something that you're not going to bother using for the majority of the time that you have it, there's no point in buying it. Say, if you want it, you can buy it for me, and I'm going to place it there, but I'm not going to buy it myself. You can buy it for me to put in my house. But besides that, yeah, there's no point in buying anything.
I agree 1,000,000%, man. But thank you for joining. This was a great conversation. Definitely
Yeah.
join back on Monday because the holidays, you're going to be very busy.
Yeah. I'm going to be busy too. I have a large family, so it's going to be a long time. So yeah, see you guys later.
All right. Peace.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Damn.
All
Do you
right.
think when Kim Potter goes to jail, she'll meet a nice transgender woman? Be like, it is, ma'am.
She could actually do that.
Just like, help, this man is harassing me. Excuse me, it is, ma'am.
Yeah, that'll be fucking terrifying. Not gonna lie. Check it. All right, we're gonna go to the next caller. The one, the only, Mayor Mercules.
Yo.
What's going on, Mayor?
Puniti?
Oh, you there?
Puniti.
All right, there you go.
Puniti.
Puniti. So when it comes to this topic today, how do you feel about men being minimalists and society ridiculing them for being that way?
Fuck what society says. I have lived in an apartment, and I said it in chat. I lived in an apartment where I had literally just a mattress, no box spring. I had one pot, one pan, one plate, one bowl, one spoon, one fork, one steak knife, one towel, one chair, a TV, a PC, and a PlayStation 4, and I was completely content.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See,
There's no reason to have anything else. And it's unfortunate. My roommate was raised by his mother, so he's very materialistic. He refuses when somebody attempts to give us
you're starting
furniture.
to break up a bit, Mayor.
How's that?
All right,
better?
a lot better. Yeah.
All right. So my roommate, he refuses to accept
Damn it, it's doing it again.
It's
It's
they don't
being
want me
weird.
talking to you.
Yeah.
They don't
got
want me
some
talking
jammer
to you.
somewhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking around for the FBI van.
All right, there it goes. Like now it's speaking clearly.
Okay. Well, like I've had friends since my roommate moved in with us. They offer to give us, a kitchen table that's only a couple years old with a few miles worth of wear on it, but he refuses to accept it because he's got this mentality that he deserves to have everything brand new and high end.
Of course.
It absolutely blows my mind.
Why do you need it brand new? Like this works just fine.
That's exactly what I keep telling him. But he's got this mentality that everything that he owns, everything that he's around has to be brand new and shiny. Otherwise, it's not worth it.
Have you ever
Bro, free is always worth it.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, free is definitely worth it. I never say no to free, ever. But have you ever had a woman or family coming over, let's say some stupid ass comment about your place?
Yeah. Just about every woman that I've ever been with wonders why every apartment that I've ever had has bare walls.
Look, like it's a wall.
Yep. No posters, no pictures. Like where's all your family pictures? Where's you don't have any pictures of you and your family when you were younger. Well, my family is a bunch of pieces of shit. Why am I gonna hang up pictures of people that remind me of a shitty ass time in my life? Fuck that.
That's definitely true. And on top of that, why do I need pictures? Why do I need some useless plants? Why do I need to get some newest rug or newest couch or newest whatever? Like, I don't need it.
That's just more for me to maintain.
Exactly.
This is what we're
especially
talking
being men in
about.
this society, we already have enough to maintain in this society. We're literally holding up this entire civilization.
Men are literally
I don't
Atlas.
need more. Literally.
Yeah. Lighten your load, gentlemen. Become a great minimalist. Become a minimalist like Jack Murphy. He keeps his involvement with his wife's Puniti minimal, so there's room for the bulls.
Oh gosh.
All the room for Matt.
Ivan Lozano, thank you for commenting that. All the room for the bulls. But don't worry, gentlemen. He has the leftovers to lick up.
Anyway, So, Mayor, have you ever had to deal with
And
have you ever had to deal with female family members or your own woman complaining because you won't buy them, or you won't buy them stupid shit that they want?
yes, absolutely. My son's mother was guilty of that, to the point that I stopped even trying to entertain the idea, and I just gave her a monthly allowance. If you really want this materialistic bullshit, then you're going to make the time. Being a stay-at-home mother, you will make the time to go out and get them if you so desire them. But no, she wanted me to do all of that as well. I think I've already covered that before, but
Hey man, that's true. That's definitely true. And once you get to a certain point, because this is why I see when it comes to marriages, a man is, and it's sad to see, a man is fucking miserable. He is dead inside when it comes to marriages. He's dead inside. All right. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his demeanor. He looks defeated. And when I go inside that man's house, you clearly can tell that it's the wife that bought all this silly shit. You know, making the house all feminine or like looking like a Barbie house or whatever. All this useless clutter that you have to like bob and weave throughout the house. And then there goes,
yeah,
the
I mean,
man. Huh?
yeah, it was bad with her that the 2-bedroom apartment with an attached garage that I had eventually wasn't enough space because of all the shit that she brought.
Thank you. Because you see, at that point, which I forgot to mention in my rant, my little rant. Once she gets enough of that stuff that she's buying all over the place, she will start complaining that it is not big enough. Like what Mayor said, the place that you're living in is not good enough. You need to buy a bigger place. And that's how you get into debt even more.
See, gentlemen,
Yeah,
this
I mean,
is
it was
what
like
we're talking
suffocating
about.
underneath the-
Mayor, you're BB boop-bopping right now.
Oh, that's wonderful. Like I said, I'm out here trying to hunt down the FBI man that's trying to block my signal.
Yo, Matt from Tinder in the chat.
What?
You see this?
Yeah, I see it,
Doesn't he
man.
have an appointment?
I think you could.
Mayor, unfortunately,
Jack's
but
wife?
I don't think your connection is working with you.
Damn.
Hey, Mayor, I will bring you back on because like I'm literally nothing but robot sounds at this point.
Damn.
He left. I didn't remove him. It sounds like a weird techno song.
Yeah.
Well, whenever he's ready.
Matt from Tinder says, I think he can guess where I drop my loads. Bruh. I wouldn't be too proud for that, Matt. Matty boy.
Yeah, fuck Huck Murphy. But I'm gonna bring on Brandon Trueblood. What's going on, Brandon Trueblood?
Hello.
Just to let you know you can be seen, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just making sure.
But if you've checked out my videos, you know I'm not afraid to show my face. I'm doing this today, showing my video to show you that right now I'm in the middle of building my own tiny house and living in a tent.
Yeah, I see that tent. I see that. Hell yeah, look at that.
That's right.
So speaking of a tiny house, I do have a big question about that. So with your experience, do you believe it's going to be worth having a tiny house, or how do you feel about having tiny houses?
I think that living minimally is actually better for us than having all these McMansions.
Definitely. Like it's a waste of money, a waste of time. And when it comes to how do I say, if it's for he's gone. God damn it! Why is
All
everybody
right,
leaving?
just finish your point. See if he comes back.
Hey, Brandon True Blood. I'm going to continue right quick. No, he. Let's move this one.
Fuck.
All right,
Right.
you're back.
Sorry, man. I made the mistake of trying to upload the video before I started getting in on the screen, and I've got just a little teeny tiny amount of bandwidth because I'm running everything off of my phone. That's part of because I'm literally off the grid. If you hear that noise in the background, that's my power supply.
See, that's good. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to a tiny home, what made you want to get that tiny home?
I wanted to get off the grid, get back to nature, get to a point where the only thing I'm paying is my phone bill and internet. And
Damn. I'm about to flip out. Hey, Brandon True Blood. He's back again.
I'm sorry.
What's going
I'm
on?
sorry.
No,
Yeah, I just don't want to pay a lot. I want to grow my own food. I'm planning on getting a cow and some goats and growing a big garden.
So you're gonna start farming? Will this be your first time?
I'm homesteading. No, it won't be the first time I've grown stuff. I grew up on a farm.
Okay, all right. So you got experience.
It's been 40 years since I did that.
So on top of that, how do you?
My entire family, most of my friends think I'm insane. Because when I was I was working over in Ukraine, and I was living in this nice ass apartment because it's really cheap to live over there, and it was complete 180 degrees from this type of lifestyle.
But and it's I'm assuming it's a lot more. It lifts off the labor, the stress off your shoulders, knowing that you only got to focus on so little and maintain just enough, and you can focus on other things like what you said, homesteading.
Yeah, well, now I've got a job I can do remote, and I'm working on Ukrainian time, so I start working at 4:30 in the morning, but I'm done with work at noon for paying work, and then I can go out and do the homestead stuff in the afternoon when I'm not fucking off watching Ricci and Sir Yeetus on YouTube.
Yeah.
So now that you have all this free time, you'll be able to take a nap, relax. You don't have to worry about all these marital or family responsibilities.
No. And I'm way, way, way out in the country. I've got some land. It's on a lake. Got a forest for heating once I get everything all set up. Life is good.
Yeah, I know I know it's good. I hope to get to that point in the future. So when it comes to the minimalistic lifestyle, right? And I'm sure you've done it. Oh, come on.
He'll be listening.
Yeah, he'll be listening. So when it comes to being minimalistic, right? Have you ever gotten to the point? Let's move that. Have you ever gotten to the point in the Navy? Because in general, the military, it does have a somewhat minimalistic lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had to deal with that when bringing over family or a woman and they got something to say about your place?
When I was in the Navy, I was not married, so I never had. I always either lived in the barracks or I lived on the ship. You couldn't invite your girlfriend over. You know, it wasn't like you Army guys who had your barracks girls coming over,
Oh, the
hanging
barracks
out in the
bunnies.
barracks. The barracks bunnies. We didn't have that because we had a room with a fucking 120 guys in it. You know, there was no place for the females to go to the toilet.
That is true.
There's
That
barely,
is true.
you know.
Have you ever had to let your wife know that you're not gonna buy her something that's unnecessary and stupid?
Yes. My second wife especially, I had a separate business, and when it went belly up due to some external stuff that happened, I had to look for a different line of work. And in that transition phase between owning my own business and then having this other job, she continued to spend and spend and spend. And I was like, "Hey, you got to stop this shit."
It wasn't on things that were necessary, right? It was just some random
No, absolutely not.
clothes.
It's like our daughter wanted a new bedroom set, so she went out and spent $12,000 on a new bedroom set. And I'm unemployed, and I'm thinking, "What the fuck is going on, lady? Are you crazy?"
$12,000.
$12,000.
$12,000.
Oh, I know you try your best to stay calm. Oh
no! I let her have it on that one.
Oh,
Another thing. The day, I used to run a business that imported corn flour and wheat flour from Ukraine to Sierra Leone, and my business partner was the brother of the president of Sierra Leone, and when he lost the election, the president lost the election, our import tax went from 15% to 45% overnight. You know, so it was automatic business crashes. No more, you know, don't pass go, do not collect $200. You know, so during the time I had to go from that business to working for some this IT company that I work for now, it was you know, it was 3 months of hell with that woman. She the day that happened, she scheduled a vacation.
No, you better cancel that right now.
I had just gotten done talking to her. We've got to chill out until I get another gig going, or we're gonna go bankrupt. Oh, but I always go on vacation every summer. If you were a real man.
Oh, she pulled that.
She pulled that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. 12 grand. Woo! Do you know what I could have done with 12 grand?
That was for the daughter's bedroom set.
Oh, she doesn't need that. All she needs is a goddamn.
No, she didn't.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm getting mad for you. Like oh.
Well, it kind of goes. Did you guys watch that Terrence Pop thing about crazy women?
Was it a recent one or?
Yeah, it was a recent one. But he gave out some very good advice, and we should all say to it, don't stick your dick in crazy. You know, because my second wife was fine, but she did not have a very good grasp on reality.
Most of them do not. The only time they have grasp on reality is when it's too late. All right, they really have to struggle to survive. That's when they snap to, like, oh, now I need my basic needs. I don't need, a $12,000 bedroom set. I need some bread. Like,
yep.
Are you kidding me? Oh, Lordy. I'm surprised you didn't divorce on the spot. Oh, no. No. I'm sorry. It's I can't believe it's that your
I
wife
was
would do
thinking
something
about
like
it,
that?
but
Like,
it
what
was.
process went through your head that made you want to think a $12,000 bedroom set is a great idea? Oh man, this is why I tell you, gentlemen, it's not. She don't love you for you. She loves what you can provide.
You know, we
Oh,
had savings, and she was bound and determined to spend it all.
oh
That dumb bitch.
no, man.
She did not
Oh,
understand what liquid capital is for. It's for investments. It's not for fucking $12,000 bedroom sets.
well, Brandon Trueblood, you definitely got to come back next week because we will be talking about uh relationships and finances.
Yeah. Well, to leave a little bit of to get rid of a little bit of to show you how stupid I am. I didn't divorce the woman because of money issues. I divorced her when she tried to stab me.
Whoa. Whoa.
Damn.
May we know the reason why she decided to try to kill you?
Well, how much time you got?
We got a good amount of time.
Well, this is kind of a crazy. It was a Sunday morning, and we had our apartment in Kiev. We also had a summer house out in the countryside of Ukraine, and we drive out to the summer house and just to get out of the city every weekend. And it was one of those things where she had decided she wanted to work in the garden, and I wanted to have a little weekend fun. And she got up. I said, "Come on back to bed when you get done with the bathroom." And she never came back.
That's
And when I got up finally after an hour or so and realized she wasn't coming back to bed, I was like, well, if you want to work in the garden and you're not listening to me. And she was staying home. I was paying for everything. And I think I'll just play video games. And she was peeling the skin off of pumpkins because she loved loved to eat pumpkins. And she starts talking to me, and she's got this freaking paring knife in her hand. And she's like, "Well, we've got work to do around the house." And I'm like, no. This house is for relaxation.
What do you mean?
I got a gardener. I hired a fucking local guy to take care of the garden. It's not my job. It's his fucking job.
Yeah, you bust your butt at work.
The fucking house is relaxation time.
This is my den. This is where I relax. He'll be back. Don't worry, guys. He's out in the middle of nowhere. Have patience. Island Hermit, meanwhile, women do not understand money. I dated a girl that got $90,000 when her parents died, and she blew it all in a year. I am honestly not surprised. One bit. I am not surprised.
I'm back.
All right.
And starts gesturing with his damn knife, and then finally, she just exploded because the thought that I wasn't going to do what she told me to. And I never did what she told me to, so I don't know why that surprised her.
No, I pay for everything, ho. Well, like, what the fuck?
So she takes a swing at my fucking stomach, and I'm like, "Whoa!" I jump back.
That's the quickest way to get decked. Not gonna lie, wife or not, no. It's my life or yours, and I'd rather it be yours. Sorry.
So, I grabbed my computer, hopped in the car, packed up a couple of suitcases, and out I went. Found a new place to live. Divorced her the next week.
Good. Good, because a lot of men these days actually do not have the guts to leave, even when she goes that far.
Well, I've already, it was my second marriage, so I'd already been through the lose fucking everything stage.
Man, she just couldn't process that her little simp boy didn't dance like the good monkey he is. You like, no, I'm actually gonna do what I want to do, and she just short circuited in her brain.
Yeah, but I had never really simped for her. I'd never really been, I guess I sort of did. It was more like beta book. Let's see that beta bucks deluxe.
What I'm saying is that's how she feels in her mind.
Yeah, she felt that I, had to, whenever she wanted something, I'd get it for her, and I did because I make a pretty decent living.
Oh, I guess how much better your life would have been if you were single at the time.
Oh yeah, God, yeah.
Would have been beautiful.
If I was still single and I'd never, if I had the first wife took me for a lot more than the second wife did, but
hell, who knows? You probably could have retired early. That this is a warning. This is a horror tale, gentlemen in the chat. All right, do not marry because she's gonna act all sugar and spice and everything nice 1 second, but then when she secures the ring, she's gonna be on that demon time.
Exactly. You know what it is? Guys? Like with these bitches, they see men as cattle. They see them as cows, bro. They will take, very good care of them when they're making, producing all that milk. But as soon as they turn up dry, man, it's off to the butchers. You know what I'm saying?
Off to the slaughterhouse.
And hey, Richie, I'm still, I was still making lots of milk.
Yeah.
And it was just she thought she was so fucking much in control that she could do whatever, and I would put up with it. And I'm not that patient.
So
sure, I bought the.
Well, like that's a bit different because, like, if she's willing to fucking take a swing at you with a knife, then she's probably a crazy bitch. First of all,
sure, I bought the $12,000 bedroom set for the daughter, but I raised hell about that.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't kick her out on the spot because that was unacceptable behavior. Okay,
yeah,
you weren't out there busting your butt at the job. I was.
Yeah, but for
why
real,
didn't you at least ask me? Like, fuck.
You tell, like, not everyone will take a fucking swing at you with a knife to the gut. Honestly, she's probably a fucking, crazy bitch.
She is crazy.
I'm surprised you didn't use your combative training on her. Why didn't you use your combative training?
Dude, because she's like...
she tried to kill you.
5'3".
Nope.
Even with the knife, I was not in danger.
No, she took a swing.
Even with the knife, I was not in danger.
She took a swing at your innards, man. Like, all right, okay, you don't know who I am.
You should have been like
who Brandon Trueblood is.
You should have been like Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 5. Time slows down. Take down.
I understand why you didn't do anything. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a foreign country and the person that's taking a swing at you is a foreign national and you're, a immigrant in that country, you don't want to get into any type of confrontation with a local.
Which country were you in again?
Every time. I was in Ukraine. And there is no way I want to see what the inside of a Ukrainian jail looks like.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're very tight knit, especially in Thailand. Like they're very close knit.
Everywhere, it doesn't matter where you go. You're not the local. You're in the wrong. They're gonna fuck the foreigner. Everywhere.
Well, it may be
Thailand,
different.
Ukraine.
Probably not Canada.
Venezuela. Well, Canada is not. That's like United States.
Canada's
North.
weak.
Shh, don't tell them I said that.
No, I'm serious. Canada forgives too much.
Yeah.
The police will say sorry on her behalf. But do you have anything else for the chat when it comes to letting men know it's okay to be a minimalist?
It is. Not only is it okay, it is something that you should all strive for. You will be happier in life. Your life becomes simple. And the more simple you live your life, the more you can focus on improving yourself as a person.
Because just imagine
So
if Brandon had the
I've got another
opportunity.
video uploading right now, and I
All right, man.
apologize for the low.
Well, I gotta say this before you go. Just imagine what Brandon could have done if he wasn't you weren't red pilled yet, right? When you were in your second marriage. If he was red pilled and stayed single and he lived that minimalistic lifestyle, he would definitely been retired years ago. Like years ago. Right? Take this as a cautionary tale, gentlemen. Cautionary. Once again, the women don't want you for you. They want what you can provide. All right. And they're going to beat as much resources as they can out of you as much as possible. And then once you reach your peak performance, or she notices that your performance is declining, she's just going to branch off to another guy and take most of your assets with you. And she won't feel bad 1 second. She won't feel bad. In fact, she will be gleeful about it. That she literally bamboozled a man that thought that she was that good girl. No. She will not hesitate to take the resources that you've earned throughout the years, and she will laugh about it. She will laugh about it. I've seen it all the time. Why do you think their celebration in 2021, there is celebration of divorce courts? After somebody gets divorced, the woman have a whole celebration on social media like it's a party. Just think about that, gentlemen. Think about that. Because she believes in her head that she divorced a loser. Because you couldn't keep up with her unrealistic demands anymore. What do you got to say, Brandon?
I got to say, every situation is different, but they're evil in so many different ways that you could spend the rest of your life talking about it.
Yep.
Misandry is misandry, and whether it's their desire to rule over you and shit test you so many ways it makes you insane, or to go off and chase Chad and Tyrone, go for it. Fuck them. They're not worth the juice. Ain't worth the squeeze. I'm going. I've gone monk, and I've almost been a month of monk.
Yeah, man. I understand. And before you leave, Free Ross has a question for you if you see it.
No, I can't see the chat. I've turned off all my windows, so
it's all good.
I keep getting booted.
It's all good.
What's the question?
Free Ross said, "Bruh, if you get hurt once, why would you do it a second time?" He's talking about marriage.
Oh, I love fucking.
oh man, hey, that's a legitimate answer. A lot of guys, they want to have consistent puniti.
And my second wife was badass. I'm talking. She was a ballerina for the Ukrainian national company, and now she's a choreographer there. Dude. But fucking nutcase. Absolute nutcase.
And remember, at the time, True Blood wasn't red pilled yet, okay? So you can't really fault him for that because there's plenty of men, especially back in the day, that marries twice, 3, 4, 5 fucking times. Okay. Luckily, you only done it twice.
Yeah.
You only done it twice.
I divorced my second wife 2 years ago now, and then this last year and a half, I've been getting red pilled.
Yeah, and I see that as a win because there's literally countless men from back then. They still haven't woken up from their blue pill slumber. For example, I have an uncle that has been divorced 3 times, and he still tries to convince me to find that right one out there. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? You literally are struggling in an apartment, struggling to make ends meet because of your alimony and child support payments. Why would I want to go through that? Oh, my situation is different, bro. All right, I know there's a good out there that she will give you whatever you need, man. There's good women. You just messing with the wrong women. I'm like, oh my god. He's too far gone. My uncle's too far gone.
Yeah. Well, I'm still a lot more angry at my first wife who cheated on me than I am at the second one who tried to kill me.
Well, cheating for a man is the ultimate disrespect because they're like, the people want to say in 2021, oh, but what about a woman? You know, what if she feels betrayed if a man cheats? Listen, a woman and man cheating is different. All right, it's completely different. When it comes to a man, if he wants to go out and get some puniti, it's just to get some puniti. Okay, that's it. It's like taking a drink of water. That's like a man she doesn't give a damn about this girl. He just trying to, ruin some guts and then go right back home and he can still love his wife. When it comes to a woman, she literally has to be emotionally invested in this person to cheat. Most women, not all. There's a few women that are inherently 304s. But in general, a woman has to be emotionally attached to a man to cheat. She has to feel for that man. That's why it's a lot worse. That's why men take cheating a lot harder because we know that she has some type of feelings for that other guy. That's the ultimate betrayal.
And it might actually be even the reverse of that. She might be actually, since women are weaker, she might be striking at you, hitting you where it hurts the worst. And she knows it's going to hurt you the worst if she goes out and fucks somebody else.
Well, because she believes that she's gotten better.
Well, maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she just wants to fuck with your head.
Well, that too, yeah. There are spiteful girls like that. But
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, of course. But the majority of women, the reason they go that far is because they feel that they found somebody that's better than you. So they don't feel bad because they feel they have the bigger end of the deal. The grass is greener on the other side. But of course, when shit doesn't go as planned, she will crawl back to you, tail between her legs, trying to get just. I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was thinking. I didn't know what I was thinking. Okay, all right. It's just one of them things. Please take me back. And then you just point and laugh at her face like, "Ha ha, you stupid cunt," and then slam the door on her.
Yep.
That's all right. Punishment. But thank you, Brandon. Puniti, and I'm going to watch your video.
It'll be up in about an hour.
All right, man. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Peace. I like Brandon. Very chill guy. Very chill dude. He's like that one uncle you can share a beer with.
But can you bring up my screen really quick?
What are you thinking about?
It's nothing too bad. Similar to our topic.
All right. What you got for me? Bam. Who?
It's a meme Ivan Lozano sent me. But look at this. It's the apartment we showed. This is what a woman's apartment looks like right here. Now this is obviously an exaggeration, but Yeetus, how many apartments did you see like where there's like shit everywhere? Like there's dishes in the sink. Like you walk into a girl's apartment, it's completely unkept.
When you try to go over to Smash.
Yeah, it's like, just any
Yeah.
like girls, obviously, not every girl's gonna have a messy apartment.
No, but a lot of them, when I try to go over to Smash, it is that fucking messy. In fact, I do have videos of having this exact same situation where the girl is showing off her body and the background is fucking disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah, for
See,
real.
on the left side, right, with the guys, yeah, there's not much stuff in there, but at least his place is clean. This year on the right, this is literally what I was talking about. Women, 80% of women are the ones that consume in the military, consume in the United States. All right, 8% of women are the ones that's buying stuff. So she clearly ran out of the room. All that random shit she was buying,
Exactly.
but she can't stop. What'd you say, Rishi?
They're materialistic, bro. They're like birds getting shit to make their nest. They just keep on, getting it. Except they never stop.
They never stop, and they never will stop. And then they're gonna blame everybody else for her place looking like this. And I guarantee you, there's roaches somewhere. Ugh.
Yeah, bro. It's Feral Ravage. It's Chris Chan's house.
And I'm sure. Hold up, I gotta make another poll. I'll make another poll, everybody, right quick, because this is pretty funny.
Why are you talking about my house? I gotta write the next issue, Sonichu. Sonichu's gonna meet Rosachu in the comic for the first time. It's gonna be a multi-series arc. Very interesting stuff. Trying to do it. Hold on. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
All right,
Gotta
everybody.
get all that stuff off the internet right now. I'm working on it.
Everybody in the chat right now, go ahead and take the poll. Have you ever went over to a girl's place to smash, right? She's looking good. She's looking fine. You met her at the club or whatever. Like, all right, let me see if I can hit that. And when you went over to her place was fucking gross. You literally, sometimes, you literally had to have been like, you know what? Have a good night. I can't. I'm not doing this. Have a good night. I'm out. I'm out of here. Like, seriously, I have to do that a few times. Literally, the girl, she's looking attractive at the club or at the bar or whatever. You want to holler at her, and when she took her back to your place, because you shouldn't be taking her back to your place. No, other way around. When she takes you back to her place, so you walk in, it was fucking gross. Like, whoa, what is that? Why is the cockroaches so big? What the fuck? Have a good night. I am out of here, because if she can't even take care of her own apartment, just imagine how disgusting her puniti is.
As this is
Modern
women. This is what they are. All they know how to do is be on them phones, twerk, eat Cheetos, and go get McDonald's. That's all they know how to do.
That's it.
Expect to have them that clean apartment? Get out of here.
Literally. See, the thing on the right, that's literally the epitome of being raised by a single mother.
Can you imagine if we had like a red pill Chris Chan making like MGTOW videos?
A red pill Christian?
No, a red pill Chris Chan.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you're
He's
talking about. I
like
was about to say,
making,
what?
just like making videos on Fresh and Fit. It's like at least two. What is he? It's hard to. These two are making videos criticizing on
Oh.
women.
Oh, that is gross. Oh.
Ugh. Gross. In the sink, and she didn't like clean it up.
Oh, that is disgusting. Ew. Oh, I would have left. So,
I'm
now I'm
making
not
a
feeling
shout
good.
out on my Twitter.com.
I'm not
I'm
feeling
fresh
good
and fit.
at all. Oh, Lordy. What does she got?
I'm
No.
making my salad, Sam.
Brandon True Blood. I saw one chick's window that had at least 2 inches of dead flies stacked up at the bottom. Ooh.
Bruh.
Why were the flies so attracted to her place? Ew. Oh man, hold up. A lot of people got some stories.
JR.
Where's JR at?
She saved them for supper.
Gross. Oh my.
Bruh.
Oh,
Eat the bugs, bigot.
gross.
Bruh.
Saeed, women used to invite me at cleaning houses to prove they're worth the price, and they even cook large meals to please me, which is
all a
nice,
show.
but it takes a lot more than that to get
It's
any
all
type
a
of commitment
show.
from me.
Like, you got to think about that, though. Like, they invited you with the express purpose of knowing you'll be there to impress you. What does it look like every day in that house?
Exactly, which is why I don't clean up that much. Like, if you try too hard when you bring a woman over, or vice versa, they're going to feel some type of way, because if you're too clean, they're going to have like, okay, clearly he's just doing this
Damn.
to go above and beyond.
I can't
You
believe
know.
that happened to you, Island Hermit.
Where?
I went over to smash a girl and found Jack Murphy hiding in the closet. He came out like one of those monsters from Monster Inc., bro. He's got
I caught you with my wife.
Don't worry about me. Keep on going. That's what he'll say. Keep going.
Don't worry, I'll watch from the closet.
Don't worry. I've got you. This is
Jack
some
Murphy's
Apex
like,
level stuff.
Jack Murphy's like, keep going. Make as much noise as possible. It helps me with my journalism.
Don't stop. This is giving me some was cultivating erotic energy. This is giving me some erotic energy. Don't stop, please.
That's the biggest problem. I agree. Spec Ops 0000. They don't have to impress. They are under the impression that they have an ocean of simps at the ready. Yes, the same ones that they'll want.
Yep.
They're weird. And on top of that, if you're going to invite a man over, she really thinks that a man, at least a man of value, is just going to look over all that mess that you see on the right side of this picture. You're only there for the puniti. No. This, in my opinion, the right screams STIs or STDs. Because if they can't keep up their own place, they're definitely not keeping up with the cleanliness of their puniti.
Yeah, for real.
Let me see. Mr. Pliskin had a buddy trapped in a girl's house after she asked him to donkey punch her. He jumped out the window. Whoa, what the fuck? Wait.
That's when you
Whoa.
I'm trying to think, bro. What is that exact? I think that's when you do doggy style and you hit your girl on the back of the head.
I thought that's. Hold on, let me look.
I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Typing it up.
Donkey punch. I think that's what it is. Like, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right. because it says involves a man punching his sexual partner in the back of the head during sex prior to orgasm. Yeah, fuck that. I'll jump out the window too.
Damn, bro.
That is definitely a good case of domestic violence. I'm pretty sure your homeboy was black too, so that would not help.
Yeah, for real.
Let me see.
I want you to doggy punch me.
I
like,
have seen the
"Fuck that."
nastiest things at a girl's house. They think they think that the only thing that you're thinking about is their puniti because it's gold. Yeah, all women think that their puniti is gold. No, it's trash. It's worse than copper. Let me see what else I can get.
Yeah, you should
Okay, I got
instead
some of
of a donkey punch, you should have gave her an angry pirate, bro. Ejaculate in
know
her
you want to
eye,
know what it. Oh, you just explained.
punch her kick her in the shins, and she'll be like, "Arr!"
Oh my god, I'm done with you. Island Hermit, the craziest thing that ever happened to me. I had this girl come over from Tinder, and she started to lick my what?
My gooch. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I know what that is. Okay,
Oh,
never
bro.
mind. Oh, that's gross. That is gross.
Yeah, that's weird, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that is beyond weird.
It's like, You gotta think, like, honestly, like, I don't even know why guys, like, I get it. It's like a quick smash and dash, but like some of these girls that like come out of Tinder is just like fucking weird. Mostly because they just been like railed through. So I imagine they like get like super slutty and do like weird shit.
Yeah, you men need to have some standards.
Like, I imagine like some girls will like. I imagine that at least there is a percentage of girls that will suck a guy's toes on Tinder. I don't know what that percentage is.
Suck toes, eat ass, do some weird shit.
Uh,
Bite your nipples, whatever the fuck
eat-
it is.
Eat boogers,
Oh, that's gross. Okay,
I
that
mean-
would be complete. I will go soft so quick.
bro.
the
It's
fuck?
like, what the fuck?
Get the fuck off me.
Get off me! It's like,
nah.
It's like a delicacy.
But before we continue the call-ins, it's chilling time.
Damn.
Almost dropped this. So if you want to support my channel or the Warband in general, please click on the link that I pinned on top of the chat. PayPal.me/Sir Yeetus. All right. Anything that you will donate, 100% of the money will go towards to the production of my channel or anything that the Warband needs. Because the higher the quality of our videos, the better. So we can spread the Warband message. This is for you. Thank you. All right. Where you at? Real talk.
Bruh, Island Hermit. Bro, I had girls on Tinder try to ask if they could bring their boyfriends over. I was like, hell no, bruh.
I'll punch
It
her.
was Jack Murphy. He was having his girl. He was having his girl look for new bulls. He tried to recruit you, bro. That was close.
But real talk. Back to the topic.
Yeah,
So-
I gotta stop Rishi there because I had the best thought today. We gotta continue what he just said. Literally, I don't know if you guys remember Saturday Night Live in the '90s when Chris Farley and Adam Sandler was on there.
R.I.P. Chris Farley.
Yeah. Remember when they'd say the Bears, the Bulls? You guys got to make a meme. Either Rishi or Manny got to make a meme with Chris Farley, throw fucking Jack Murphy's face. The Bulls.
Bulls.
That's a good one. But when it comes to the topic, right? How do you feel, or what's your perspective when it comes to men being minimalists and society despising men for it?
Well, when you think about the minimalist, they're pretty much like against materialism and like worldliness. And when you're in a minimalist state of mind, like you're like kind of more spiritual. You have time to think. You have time to like be able to process life, and you can actually live life instead of kind of keeping up with this Joneses like mentality. So it's basically where someone who was born lower class, middle class, can propel themselves to a higher socioeconomic status by living a minimalistic life and building something that's like, you know, greater than what they started. So it's kind of like the only way when you really, really think about it.
So when it comes to that, right? What is your go-to? So let's say that you have your, you know, you have like a small cabin or a tiny house. What is your go-to when it comes to the minimalistic lifestyle? What would you have? Can you hear me? Rishi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I cut out a little bit there.
Oh, did you hear my question?
Yeah, no, I'm hearing you, but I must have cut out. Basically, when I was listening the past like 30, 40 minutes, like I was hearing everyone kind of cut out and then it would come back. So like something's going on here, but I heard everything you said. You probably just didn't hear me.
Yeah, I did it, man. But you got an answer for my question?
Yeah. I saw a lot of the these guys recently since like the COVID building out like cargo vans and box trucks, where it's like, you know, either diesel or gas, biodiesel, and they're like able to pretty much have like an entire apartment on wheels. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm actually out in the country right now. I have like 4 acres, you know, so I'm kind of already like trying like out off the grid a little bit, but that's why I think my signal is always shit, because when I'm talking to you guys, I'm on the cut. But yeah, that would be it, kind of being on wheels, where the tires will like reinflate if someone hits it with bullets. Everything's bulletproof. Basically an armored fucking apartment that can get out of shit, you know, get out of any situation or crisis. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So what's your go-to tools for being a minimalist? Knife, plates. Like what would you get?
If anything, I would say probably the coolest thing would be especially for the space. If you had something mobile, would be like a set of 80-pound adjustable dumbbells, where they go from 5, 10, 15, all the way up to 80. So that basically be like your entire gym. Then of course, you know, you need a knife. If you were like into starting fires, like, you know, a kit for that. Water purification, like those gravity water purification systems. I think they call them the big Berkeys. It's like gravity, and it goes through a whole bunch of filters. That's, you know, like carbon filters and stuff. I would say like that would be pretty essential if you were going to live a true minimalist life out in the middle of nowhere. Because I think the last caller mentioned how he's just on cell phone service and that's it. You know, that's pretty much like the only thing you would basically need that would have to be kind of like 21st century. The rest of it's going to be like, if the power went out, like what the hell would you do, you know? So you could have a generator and fuel. That would be like another thing, like on a minimalist. But if you're living, like say in one of those trucks, it's kind of like solar power. That's another thing. Minimalists, guys who are out in the off the grid, they have solar power with like the full setups of inverters and stuff like that. I'm looking into that actually. If depending on where you're at, you know, there's like some sort of windmill, like smaller windmills, you could do that as well. It's kind of like when you're in a minimalist state, you kind of want to be, you know, like off the grid, to where it's just like even if you have an electric bill, gas bill, you get what I'm saying? Like what would we define as like minimalist? Would it be no gas or electric bill, pay basically like a cell phone bill, and then you got to come up with some sort of ways of energy, fuel, whether it's gas, where it's propane, whether it's diesel, whether it's solar or wind,
For me, I will say that the minimalistic lifestyle for people that are still pretty modern, I will say light, like still electricity, but it will be preferable to have solar panels for it, but if they still want to be connected to electricity, that's all good. But they live in a space where it's literally easier to maintain, around 600 square feet or smaller, depending on how big they want their place. And majority of the foods, they'd be able to just go out and hunt, because I'm sure wherever they live, the nearest grocery store would be like an hour and a half away. So, also with the tools, right? Have a knife, matches for emergencies if you can't get a fire going. But if you can get a fire going handmade, that'd be even better. I know they'll have, ovens or whatever, but it's if you want to make a little campfire, have a dog, have whiskey, possible working freezer, because that'll work if you capture any type of, game such as rabbit or deer or whatever you catch. And what Brandon Trueblood said, he's going to be working on homesteading some goats, some cows and stuff. That's very important, and growing their own food. But eventually the government will find out, because, that's hella illegal for some reason in the United States. Have your own weapons, and just being okay with living with just the necessities. Not all that crazy nonsense that you need to buy, like luscious couches and California king size beds and all this extravagant furniture or art or anything that you really can't live without. Like, why would you need that? And that's mainly what will happen if you get with a woman. You will be nagged and complain to death to get something for her that's pretty much useless. You're wasting money. So what do you got to say about that? He probably cut off again. What about you, Rishi? What do you got to say?
Let's see. I'm back, hopefully.
Oh, you're back now. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a 10, 15 second, but I agreed with you saying about the high price paintings and the materialism. There's a book by Esther Villar called The Manipulated Man. And it basically goes through and explains, she gives so many different examples and details, but she goes through and she's like explaining that women have this, insatiable desire for more, because they're pretty much trying to compete with other women and like keeping up with like this hive mind. They worship two things, women. They worship themselves. They're very solipsistic, and we know this. And then they worship money. And when you look at the word money, it really comes from like a biblical term known as mammon. And I'm going to read you the Encyclopedia Britannica right now. It says, mammon.
Before you start, I got to say this. In this hive mind mentality, when it comes to women, gentlemen, only one can be Queen Bee.
Uh-huh.
But go ahead, Red Talk.
She leads the thought process and can fucking steer it like a ship. Oh, she's in control 100%. So I just had to back that up. But mammon, the biblical term for riches, often used to describe the debasing influence of material wealth. The term was used by Jesus in the famous Sermon on the Mount and also appears in the Gospel according to Luke. Medieval is the best part. Medieval writers commonly interpreted as an evil demon or god. So they worship themselves and they worship mammon. And like it says, since the 16th century, mammon has been used to negatively describe the pursuit of wealth and has been used in both religious and secular contexts. So those are the two things that they worship the most. If you were to say, like, what is the real life creature? If you were okay, let's make a movie reference. Men in Black. As soon as that dude takes over the farmer's body and he goes in for that sugar water and she puts in that sugar. More. That's their favorite word.
Yep.
I've had literally, I think it's been 4 now. For the past 4 women that I have fucked, I have always gotten down to the bottom of asking, what is a woman's favorite word? And within 5 seconds, every single one of them answered more. They're insatiable. They cannot be satisfied. So she's always going to want to upgrade because it's like they egg each other on to look into the magazines and the social media. You got to look at the term worldliness and then
You probably cut off, but we hear what you're saying, real talk.
let's see, am I back now?
Yep, you're back.
Yeah, okay. So basically I said World Wide Web and worldliness. When women are on the World Wide Web plugged in through social media, they're flexing their solipsistic nature and their mammon nature to worship money and materials. So it's like they're always trying to outdo each other. And it's like they want to be worshipped. We know that. But when you're a minimalist and you're against worldliness and keeping up with materialism and keeping up with consumerism, when you're against that, they flee the scene. They do, like, for instance, you always want to bait them in, get the guts, get the puniti, and then after that, you can, if you want her around or you don't. If you don't want her around, then you start to drop, hey, what would you like to be doing in the next 5 years? And the girl will go on about her hopes, aspirations, dreams, and whatnot. And then she asks you, and you say, well, I'd like to be a...
Damn it, another cut off.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again with the white man's.
Yo, let me try to get to a better spot. I don't...
It's all
right.
good, man. Hey, you good?
But cousin Kyle,
I'm good now, but
we can
right.
play together.
yeah. What was the last thing you guys heard?
We heard the what's it called? The women worship about materials, or it was something after that.
Okay.
You on a roll, man. You're on a roll. You
Well,
just cut off.
But just think about, like, any man who doesn't want to live that, and this is the thing, what we're describing here in all actuality is the quote unquote Sigma male, the lone wolf. You can't really be an alpha or a beta male when you're living a minimalist lifestyle because you're against worldliness. Like, the alpha's always trying to flex and he's always trying to peacock. And when you don't give a fuck about, like, keeping up with, like, remarkable, exquisite stuff.
Damn it. Hey, real talk. I'm gonna bring you back in a bit, okay?
Cool.
Rishi, do you notice anything lagging
What do you mean?
on your end? Do you notice anything lagging?
I noticed the guests are lagging.
No. I'm just talking about the stream in general.
You mean on YouTube?
YouTube or just the stream? Like, you notice anything lagging?
No, I don't notice anything. Unless, like, why?
Nothing going slow. Nothing.
Nah. Are
All
people
right.
in the chat saying that?
No. I'm just wondering because it's happening on my end. Things are starting to get like little. It's moving pretty slow. But next guest we're gonna bring on
Oh, that's me. How are you doing
What's
tonight,
going on,
gentlemen?
Ian Blades?
I'm tired and cold. Been a very long week.
I understand how that feels, man, but when it comes to the topic today, how do you feel about men being minimalist and society is being heavily against that?
Well, when I worked as a diving instructor, I was out in Mallorca for like 5 months of the year. So I lived in a shack I found on the beach in the middle of nowhere. I managed to find the owner. I bought it for like €1,000 or something.
Oh, that's it? Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a shack. There's nothing in it. It was like
Yeah.
using it for fishing, basically. So
Yeah.
I put in the minimal stuff I needed because I only had what I could carry. So it was in a backpack, basically.
So like knives, fishing materials.
Yeah, I obviously put it together so I could actually live there because I had to work and so on. So I had, you know, one plate, one knife, etc., one chair.
Before you continue your story, I got to add another Warband member.
Hello.
Come here, you.
How's it
Manic,
going?
what's going on?
Hello?
We're just going through the stream. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, we're just going through the stream talking about how men,
Ah,
in my opinion, men prefer to be
I
minimalist
see
in
that
general.
Manic
And
the mechanic is on screen.
So true.
Rishi, god damn it. Anyway, we're talking about how men will prefer to be minimalists and society is heavily against that. But Ian Blades, can you continue the story? Because you said you bought a shack and you can only carry things that was in your backpack.
Yeah, obviously, once I started living there, I did it up more and more, and it turned into like a tiki hut in the end. And
And how long were you doing it over there? How long were you fishing?
I was actually working as a diving instructor.
Oh, diving instructor. Sorry. How long have you been doing that over there?
About 12, no, maybe 15 years. And then obviously that's for 4 months of the year. 5 months if you're lucky, from March maybe to September. So then I had come back over to the UK. And I had what the hell would you call them? A static caravan, a trailer park.
Trailer park, huh? Okay.
Well, one, but yeah, it was like static caravan, but it was on a. I don't mean a static caravan. I mean one of the ones you pull behind you. You know, like Mel Gibson had in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
So I was on a traveler's site. You know what I mean? For like travelers, like gypsies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that is.
So yeah, I had that. I stayed there for the winter, so like October through to again through March, and I worked either at a cement factory or worked as a chef if I could find a job. It's the same thing. You got to be absolutely minimal because a good chance someone's going to break into the caravan and rob everything.
Yeah, that's true, man. I agree. Rishi and man, can you take over? My
Of course.
StreamYard is acting fucking ridiculous right now.
Okay.
Like seriously,
Yeah.
it's like frame by frame bullshit going on.
Yeah. When I was
I'll be
watching,
back.
I don't.
Give me a second.
Okay.
There goes the host with the most.
he left
Damn.
his own stream. All right.
Well, I
That
guess
guy's
this is
paying
the-
12 grand for his daughter's bedroom, man. What the hell?
Yeah, for real.
Dude,
That's how
the
it
only
is.
reason your bedroom should be 12 grand is if you're buying the Lightning McQueen bed.
There we
real.
go. I'm back. Rishi, I heard you.
My
As
first
you
ever
always
serious
do.
girlfriend, she had a canopy round her bed.
Yeah. All right, Yeetus is gone. Party time. Quick, say as many racial slurs as you can. Quick.
Cracker.
Uh-oh.
We're not on Twitch.
We're gonna
We
get
won't get
banned. We're gonna get banned, bro. Oh no. Did you hear that Ethan Klein joined in to defend Hassan?
Yeah, because they're friends.
Yeah, they're Jewish. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm pretty sure Hassan and Ethan have a show together.
Yeah, they're friends. Tells you a lot. Tells you a lot.
I cannot believe how far Ethan has fallen.
Yeah.
Maybe
he was always there, and we just believed in a false.
I mean,
what?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of. I don't know, because in 2016, he did seem genuine, and he is saying stuff that actively was against what he's doing now.
Are you talking about Cook Murphy again?
No.
We're talking about Hassan. Him right after he came back to Twitch, he was just cracker this, cracker that, and he said a bunch of other white slurs. And Drama Alert called him out over Twitter, and Ethan Klein came to Hassan's defense.
Of course. All right.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. He fell off so hard, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's just what we were saying. Okay, honestly, dude, even in 2017, I could see the precursor of H3 falling when he completely threw PewDiePie under the bus.
Yeah.
What was that situation about again?
He's the betrayer.
The bridge. The
bridge.
We should bring back Honky.
Oh yeah, you should have seen the video Hassan put out. He was going through what's the word? Would it be a thesaurus?
Yeah.
He's going through a thesaurus of white slurs.
But yeah, let's get back on topic though. Ian Blades.
Where do we get to?
So, did you finish your story yet, or you weren't done?
I was just saying I was at that caravan, and once again it was minimalist because I'm only there for 4 months. But I never really had any problem bringing the girl back.
She never had some sly comment like a girl or family member come to your place be minimalistic.
Oh, the family, good God, yes.
Saying that, why don't you have pictures up? Oh, you need to get more couches. Blah, 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 blah.
I might have told you before, my brother's gay.
Oh boy, yeah,
No,
okay.
that was Hamster. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I could just hear the constant nagging from him. Well, why won't you get this? Why won't you get that?
Well, he's kind of like gay, feminist, communist, actually.
Did he dye his hair?
No, he's kind of overweight, really badly overweight. But,
oh boy. Okay.
I mean, because of him, I got to know a lot of gay people, and that's a world you don't want to be in, man. It's predators and prey.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. They made a whole song talking about taking your children.
that was supposed to be a joke, yeah? Okay.
Nah, I think it was 3 or 4 people that made that song talking about taking your children. They were actually sex offenders in real life.
Yeah.
But so let's say that if you live in the middle of nowhere right now, bam, boom, and you just have a tiny little cabin or a tiny home, what is your go-to things that you will have if you were being a minimalist? What would you get?
I live now in a small cottage on a shooting estate.
Yeah.
On the west coast of Scotland. So it's nothing for miles apart from the big house that owns the estate and just fields and pheasants.
So
And
what would you have? What would you have with you as tools or appliances?
depends how minimal you want to go. I've recently been thinking about converting to living in a van.
In a van? All right. That's I've seen people live in vans and trucks before.
Because I spend, 4-5 days a week at sea. I dive 8 times a week.
Right.
So that's like 60 hours a week, maybe. So when I come back, I ain't got much going on. I'm going to eat, I'm going to get wasted, and I'm going to sleep.
You get wasted. You be able to catch your own food, right, and make your own fire.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes when I go out, I don't even take a lunch. I just eat the what I catch.
See, catch and eat, which is a vital thing to learn as a man, to able to go and hunt for food and resources at its
I
core.
I collect sea urchins and sea cucumbers if you're interested.
That's the expensive shit they have at restaurants, right? Sea urchins.
Yeah, uni. It's 6 billion a year industry.
Yeah, I've never had that before. How delicious are the sea urchins?
Yeah, they're. Have you had scallops
Yes.
or lobster?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, except it's really intensified.
Ooh.
You're actually eating the sexual organs of an animal. It's a bit
That sounds kind of barbaric, but
yummy gonads.
if it's delicious, it's delicious.
Well, so yesterday I cracked open 3 urchins and had them for lunch.
3 of them. That's perfect. Like, I'm sure you have something to. I don't know if you bring anything with you to intensify the flavors, such as chili, peppers, or
Just some salt usually.
just salt.
And this week's been horrible, man. It's been like 3 degrees C, and the sea temperature is about 10. Freezing my balls off.
But I'm sure even through all that, your minimalistic lifestyle, you're still content for the most part, right?
Yeah, my dad died last year, and I've been on my own, but I quite like it. I've always been on my own, really.
Look, I'm sure if you really wanted to and follow the traditional male steps on getting a big old house, I'm sure you would have done that, right?
Well, I'm 46. I told you before I was engaged twice, and
Yeah.
I had a major addiction that made me red pill.
Right.
And since that point, I've just been, just using. That's it. It's
I'm
all in
telling-
practice.
Yeah, man, and like I said, like if you wanted to, you could buy yourself a nice house, if you if you already have the money, or if you work towards it for a few years. I'm sure you would have went the traditional route and got a nice size house for yourself and do all that crazy stuff. But Red Pill, and you've been around for a while, that it's a waste of money, it's a waste of resources and a waste of time to get like a gigantic house like that, like a 4 bedroom house. Way too much maintenance. You gotta spend money on the house if need be to remodel it. You gotta deal with selling and buying the house or whatever. You gotta deal with the who's the people that buy and sell houses? Real estate. You gotta deal with the real estate people. And then you gotta worry about all these insurances you gotta pay for that house. It's just not worth it. Yeah, like I know you already know because you've been around 20 years more than me. So what would you say to the chat when it comes to living the minimum lifestyle compared to living the traditional lifestyle of buying a house and a car and a picket fence and 2 dogs? Because you experienced both, right?
Oh, yeah, I've worked as a chef in some really expensive restaurants. I mean, country house estates, and the amount of money that some people spend on women and lifestyle, you just. But
Like, she better be a child of God if she's gonna have that type of treatment, in my opinion. Which lifestyle would you prefer if you were able to start over?
I don't know. I didn't come from anything special. I mean,
Right.
my dad sent me to a boarding school. I
Right.
didn't want to go. In England, and I was a Scotsman, which was a bit hard work. But my dad got to 16, and Dad's like, I'm not paying anymore.
So would you say you were pretty much always a minimalist?
So yeah, I became a chef, and I lived in someone else's house for the first 3 months. You know, like a boarder, and it was a youth training scheme. So I got paid £15 a week.
£15 a week.
But luckily, the owner, the chef, he gave me like £100, and we can make £200 a week on tips, no problem.
Well, you must have been a great chef before your boss gave you that type of extra income.
I just didn't think it was fair, you know.
Yeah, I definitely understand, man. But
You were working 6 days a week.
and I know, like, I have a friend, he's a professional chef. He tells me all the time, like, how difficult it actually is. Like, it is difficult. He says that unless you have a passion for cooking, this is not the job for you.
It's actually a lifestyle. I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to be Axl Rose, and the closest thing I could get to was a chef.
Well, if you were able to, like, be a breakout star chef, such as, if you're able to get like a Michelin star, or if you're able to own your own restaurant and make it well known, yeah, that'll be very close to being a rock star.
It was Marco Pierre White. I bought his book with my first wage check, and he was like a punk rock chef.
I didn't realize how big he was until I saw him in person.
He's an interesting man. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's fucking huge. I was like, what the fuck?
And
Like,
we'd work like 10 till 2 and then 5 till 11. So then we go out, and there'd only be certain bars that were still open.
yeah, and you usually have to come in early in the morning, right, to help take the ingredients to the kitchen and stuff, or
Not
like,
so much. It's always around, supposedly a 9 o'clock start. I was always there 8:30.
oh, okay, so everything was pretty much already prepared.
No, you just have to work hard.
So nobody like tries to prepare the ingredients for you beforehand? What?
No, you literally service started at 12 o'clock. If you didn't have your stuff ready when the customers are coming in, there is no second go.
Yeah, that definitely explains it, man. And the fact that, well, like you said before, you had to do it 6 days a week. This is why I agree with my friend, that's a professional chef. He says, if you don't have a passion for this, do not do this job, because this job is no fucking joke. And I believe him 1,000,000%.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's literally a fucking literally. And he enjoys it. I give him props. Like, he enjoys cooking.
I mean, there's a lot of chefs that have gone off, we get in the weeds, as we say.
Yeah.
But a chef's statement is, you're only as good as your last shift.
Yeah, he started as a dishwasher, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you did as well.
Yeah, I was like a dishwasher for about a month, and then I finished school, and I was like, yeah, I think I can do this stuff.
Which is great. Like, how do you say? Because chefs are pretty much professionalists. Like, not professionalists, perfectionists. Chefs are perfectionists. Like, how do I explain it? Chefs, in my opinion, gives like similar traits of OCD. Like, if something isn't to the point, like if something isn't on point or very accurate, they won't send it out, or they'll like freak out if something doesn't go according to plan. Like, what the fuck? And like the head chef, right? The head chef that's pretty much running the kitchen. Um, of course, they're not going to be big and loud as Gordon Ramsay per se, unless you really fuck up. But when I see my friend, dealing with his boss, it gets pretty intense. It gets intense, especially when the quality isn't up to standard, and that's when the pressure really begins. Like the boss, like, yo, like, what the fuck is, like, this isn't cooked right. Do it again. And then they have to do it again, do it again, do it again. It's this craziness, and the ticket starts piling up. And in the end, my friend, anytime I talk to him after he's done working, he enjoys it. I'm like, bro, like, you got a lot of goals, because when I went over to the restaurant to see what he's doing, as a bunch of homeboys coming over, I don't know if I would have had that type of patience. And I was in the military. The head chef is pretty much a drill sergeant.
Yeah, definitely. Even Gordon Ramsay was, I think it was in Marco's book. He said about Gordon hiding in a cupboard because he'd ripped him a new arsehole.
Yeah, and I can't really see it. Like, of course, I don't. There's no video.
16, maybe. Yeah,
that's true. That's true. I didn't see no video evidence of Gordon Ramsay crying because of Marco Pierre White, but the cold demeanor he has, I don't know. I don't think Marco Pierre White yelled at Ramsay. I don't think he did. Personally, I don't think he yelled at him. But like the way he says his words and stuff, like the way he dissects everything, that's I can see Marco Pierre White literally breaking down Gordon Ramsay piece by piece, like a surgeon. And,
yes.
And Gordon had to go out and cry. I didn't make him cry. He chose to cry.
Marco had a thing that we carried on into our kitchens. If you come in the kitchen with your name printed on your whites, we will literally cut it out, and you'll work the day with your tit on show.
Do they have the same motto, like in the head chef size, all of you are equally worthless, similar to the military?
Well,
I don't need to know your name.
I was in the Navy, so
right.
But that's basic training. I just try not to laugh. Just don't laugh at them.
It's very difficult to not laugh at somebody getting in trouble, because then you will most likely have to join him.
Exactly.
Book. Well, sometimes it's worth it.
Oh, I've been cleaning toilets with a toothbrush because some guy mouthed off to the training instructor.
I would give him a blanket party. Do you have anything else to say to the chat when it comes to being a minimalist?
As I say, I'm seriously putting into thought about moving into a van and just living on the beach so I can surf every morning before I go to work. And there's so many much cool equipment available now. You can just convert a van yourself.
Do you guys got anything to say, Rishi or Manic?
No.
Nah.
Nah? All right. Thank you, Ian Blaze, for joining once again. And I will definitely see you again on Monday, because we're going to be very busy this weekend, of course.
Well, it's nice to speak to you when it's not 4 a.m. and I'm drunk on my ass. So.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're Australian.
No, I'm
Scottish.
Originally Scottish, but my parents are English. I went to an English boarding school, so apparently, according to Hamster, I sound like John Lennon.
Really?
Yeah, I appeared on his show last Friday about 4 o'clock in the morning, and the show went a very strange way. You ought to check it out.
You know what? I need to invite Hamster on the live stream, actually.
Oh, it's very good because he was getting drunker and drunker, and so was I, and we went down a
Bro.
very strange rabbit hole.
Do you know how much fun me and Hamster would have? Oh, it would be great. Just drinking and getting fucked up. Fuck these bitches. But thank you, Ian Blaze, for joining. Please come back again on Monday.
I will do. Puniti.
All right, Puniti.
Puniti.
Okay, we got 3 more callers left because I know that under Chronic he's gonna be coming in soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah.
First, Dan Dorito, because you've been waiting for a while. What's going on, Dan Dorito?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Everything's going good right now. Do you have anything when it comes to the topic, men being minimalist and society despising men for it?
Yeah, I was actually arguing with the pops last night about it. Because basically he wants me to get a car. He keeps telling me, "Oh, you need a car, you need a car," and like I'm not, we're not the wealthiest family in the world or whatever, and it's just like, I think about money a lot, and it's like where I'm at in Canada, in Ontario, like insurance is so fucked up, and it's like it's literally a sexist institution against men. Like men have to pay more for insurance because they're like, oh yeah, you're a higher risk to get into crashes. Like, and if you're younger too, you pay more. And that's when you have the least amount of money. So it's like, what the hell? Like it just makes like no sense. So it's like it totally like it almost makes you want to get like an e-bike. That's what I've been like. That's what I was arguing with him about. It's like, yo, I'm gonna just get an e-bike and like get around that way instead of like paying insurance, and like fucking gas is ridiculous, and like it's crazy.
I remember my first insurance payment when I got my license car. It was $280. $280 a month for just insurance alone.
That's wild.
I was like, what the fuck? But now that I'm older now it's 90 let me look, $97.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that we have to get older for our insurance to get lower.
Yeah, exactly. That's what like really cheeses me off, right? So like, and like the public transit isn't that bad here either, right? So like
Right.
there's like e-bikes you can fold. So like I was thinking like, fuck, if you want to get into a subway or whatever, you just fold your bike, put it in the subway. There you go.
So did you ever had family or a woman bring you over to your place and complain about your minimalistic lifestyle?
Not really. I mean, like, I don't know if I'd consider myself like a anti, like I'm a little materialist. I'm not gonna lie, but like I think like you can fix a lot of that too with organization. Like I saw your meme with like the man's house and the woman's house. The thing is, right? Like if you don't have a lot of shit to start with, it's great, right? Obviously, because like it makes organization that much easier. But like, I don't mind having a few toys and like fucking, a few game consoles and things like that. Fucking Oculus.
Oh, that's fine because you're gonna be using it, right?
Yeah, but like I could understand if someone would like I'm almost playing devil's advocate with myself. If someone, oh, you're not a real materialist, you're buying all this like useless whatever. But like it's I don't know. It's hard to say. It's just like in my eyes, dude, women like they spend their money on dumb shit. Like we can make fun about that for like hours. Like fucking suits for their dogs. That's probably the worst thing I could think of.
Yeah, what the
That
fuck?
pisses me off.
Rishi, man, I'm sure you guys have people in the family or whatever that buy some weird clothes for the dogs and shit.
I just don't get that.
Like, what the fuck?
Probably the extended family.
Yeah, I don't have anyone in my immediate family that does it.
So, Danny, since let's say that if you were in the middle of the forest by yourself, you got yourself a little cabin or you got yourself a little tiny house, what would be your go-to items when it becomes to being a minimalistic person? Like, what would you get?
Damn, you're putting me on the spot like I'm on Man versus Wild, man. Fuck. Let me think. If I was like, I'm not a survival expert, but like, fuck, I guess flint and steel, a knife, fucking. Those are the only two things I could really think of. Well, a gun, fucking a flare.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just going through like a survival kit list right now. Like,
Bro, recall the Minecraft Let's Plays.
Man, personally, I need a knife, fishing pole,
Punch tree.
Yeah, if you're
weapon.
near
If
water,
I had a
yeah.
weapon, such as with ammo and stuff, like a rifle, so I can
water
take-
filter.
Yeah, water filter too. Yes, you're right. Get a hatchet or axe so I can harvest some wood. Emergency matches if I can't start a fire. A
Yeah,
dog for companionship.
Oh, that's a
All
good
that
one.
stuff.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm pretty lucky because like, no, I'm not like your example. Like the next grocery store is an hour and a half away. Like I'm not that like in the boonies, but like I have a nice like it's like 50 acres. It's like kind of away from the city, and like fuck, all you really need like going off grid, like yeah, solar panels. We got the electric, but like fuck, you could even use a steam generator. Like one of our neighbors has that shit, and it's so cool. Like you just burn wood on the bottom, and then it boils the water, and then it makes the turbine spin. It's super cool.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I doubt that you will spend money on some useless stuff. Have you ever had to tell a family member or a woman to relax or chill out? I'm
Oh,
not gonna
all
buy
the
you
time,
some.
bro.
Okay.
Online shopping is the worst.
Especially
little-
for clothes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, clothes, little things from Etsy. Jesus Christ.
Like, why would you need this? You don't need this.
Oh, that's what my mom always says. She's like, I'm beautifying the house. I'm like, fuck. I just like laugh. I'm like, come on, mom.
Oh my god. That is
God
insane,
damn.
man. But do you have anything for the chat when it comes to a man being minimalistic?
Yeah, I think you in Real Talk brought up something really important, and it's like I think it's that individualist versus collectivist divide. Because like I was even arguing with my friend about this. Like I don't know if you remember, we were in the Discord, and like he was new, and he's like, "Yo, is this a alt-right server?" And I was just like
Yeah, I
face
remember
palming
that.
my head, and I was like, "Oh my god!" But
Bro, this is an all-right server. I can't remember that.
I know, I was laughing. But like basically I was arguing with him, right? And I was like, yo, it's obvious to me that like women are more collectivist than men. Like that's just like an obvious fact to me. And like
Yeah.
he eventually agreed with me, but it's like it's so true. Like and especially when you were mentioning hive mind, Sir Yeetus, like literally the closest thing we got to that is all female like K-pop fan group.
The sisterhood. It's the sisterhood.
Or like a female sorority. Like holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever
there only
seen-
has to be one queen bee. That's it.
You ever seen those like sorority like recruitment videos?
It is traumatizing, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm actually horrified when I see nothing but white blonde bitches just rehearsing this stupid song like all together. I literally just see nothing but white blonde bitches. That's it. No, maybe a couple brunettes here or there, but it's literally just white bitches literally staring at the camera all like menacingly. Like literally, I'm like, bro, can you blink? What the fuck?
Dude, seriously, I see them in my nightmares. They're turning into like cult people with fucking hoods on their head.
But thank you for joining the call, man. I have to keep moving because we gotta make time for Undead Chronics live stream.
Yeah, for real. No worries, man. It was
All right.
nice.
Definitely join back in the future. Well, join back on Monday.
Yeah, Christmas and all that. Yeah, you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and yeah, take it easy, guys.
All right. Thank you, YouTube Hooney T.
Unity.
bro. Someone's in the chat called "Women's Rights Was a Mistake."
This dude.
Yeah, I would say they are more susceptible to like peer pressure. I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Just some random guy.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's going on? Do you have anything for men being minimalistic? And I will be right back.
Yeah, bro, again?
Yeah, again.
Bruh.
I got
Bruh.
shit to do outside
Bruh.
of this. Holy fuck.
Damn. Last time I went into
Daniel.
Yeetus stream.
Hey, you lucky ain't
Yeah.
water, because I'll be going a lot longer.
Water.
Duh.
I need
Water.
no
Okay.
water.
But give me a couple seconds. I gotta let my dog in.
Sure.
Just be like, I need to go to the corner store to get my
I don't
water.
sound
Man.
like that. Fuck you, Rishi.
You will.
But
You do,
The
actually.
future is now, old man.
what? What'd you say?
What?
You know what? Just a random guy. All right.
Wait,
What do you
What's
have when it comes to men being minimalistic in society is literally hating these type of men that don't want to waste all of their life savings on women.
bro, I think it's actually the right way to go, because there was a guy here in Brazil. He was living off a public land, you know. The guy just found some random cave, and it made it his home. He literally made a man cave, and he didn't pay shit to the government.
Epic.
But yeah, it was nice, man. I was like, man, that guy's a genius. But
Yeah.
but well, the government, the pigs catch up about what he was doing, and they said, well, you gotta pay something, or you gotta leave, and they drove him out of there. The guy had
Aw.
everything. Yep. I mean, he wasn't illegal. He was in his right. There was nothing they could charge him, but they used force to remove him. Yeah.
Lame.
Just for
Yep.
living the minimalistic lifestyle?
Yep. He didn't need to pay. It was because he didn't have to pay anything to the government specifically.
Yeah, the government wants their pound of flesh, bro.
So,
They'll drag you
Because-
back here, kicking and screaming.
Live in the pod, not the cave.
Eat the bugs.
Consume product. You will own nothing and be happy.
You will
Okay.
watch. You will watch Miss Marvel and
No.
be entertained.
I forgot
It's
that
like,
was
no,
a thing.
no, stop, please, I'm begging you. Well, they're like
Man,
drenching your eyes in eye juice to keep them open.
Do you consider yourself as a minimalistic, a random guy?
not at the moment, but I am planning on doing that, because today I went to my work storage. You know, I went there to get some things we had to sell, and when I went there, I was like, man, I could live inside here.
Literally, you don't really
Literally.
need much to be content. Literally.
Yep, it had a bathroom with shower. You know,
You got bed, you got a couch.
Yep. I mean, there was the sink and space, some space for an oven. You know, anything that's. I mean, guys, the guys are being saying like, oh, I would be living in the woods and make fire. I mean, that would be cool. But even inside of society, you can find some really nice spot for with little. I mean, we as men don't really need anything that much.
No, not at all. And I believe living in a city, there's constant pressures everywhere in society telling you need to spend your money.
Yep. And for some years ago, I was like, wait, why do I need to do that?
Exactly. Have you ever felt some pressure from a woman or a female family member?
Yeah.
Like, hey, you should buy this. You should buy that.
Yes.
Like, the fuck?
Yep. Normally the mothers do that. I mean, oh, there's a sale today. And wait, you brought that yesterday. Yeah, but today it's on sale. But you don't need to buy it.
It's not necessary.
Yep. And even if you're buying something that is necessary, you already did buy it. Why are you buying more just because it's on sale?
Right. We already have enough back at the place. But of
Yeah.
course, the woman in your life is gonna create a huge fuss if you don't buy what they want you to buy.
Yep. And this Christmas is kind of like that. I mean, I did need some shoes because mine were like fools, you know? And yeah, I was looking like a bum actually. Pretty funny to be honest.
Speaking of Christmas, what do you expect, random guy, for Christmas?
I mean,
what would you like to have?
my Christmas dream, you know, would be to wake up in the middle of the night and find a green motherfucker just give me some kush, you know?
What about you, Manic? What do you expect for Christmas this week?
I expect to get killed.
Bruh.
How about no? Rishi.
Yeah, I've a I'm being gang stalked right now, bro. There's people out to get me, so
Yeah,
this
fuck
might
that.
be my last Christmas.
No. I just want some
Gang stalked,
cologne.
bro.
I just want some cologne or socks. Okay, that's all the fuck I want.
They're
I'm
out.
not going out like a fucking
They're
idiot.
outside.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
They're outside right now.
What is wrong
They're
with
in the
you?
helicopter.
Fucking talking about I expect to get killed.
My neighbors aren't real. They're not a real family.
Oh, damn it, bro. Oh, and I wanted to ask one thing, you know, for Yeetus.
What's up?
Bro, why would you need a knife to start a fire? You're already covered in fire.
What do I need, a knife?
Why would you need a knife for that?
Just to cut things. Just in case you need a knife. Just to cut stuff. A knife is a good tool regardless.
I was trying just to...
Not to need a fire, no. But when it comes to cutting things down or, able to hunt, because a knife is a great item to hunt as well.
That's for sure, man. I would like hatchets more, but a knife is always good too.
It can help sharpen for like some wooden spears and stuff as well.
Yeah, it's a more precise work, right?
Yes, the knife is mainly for crafting purposes. Make even more tools.
Some punchy sticks.
Yes. But do you have anything else for me, Rishi, Manic, or the chat when it comes to a man being minimalistic?
I mean, we don't really need that much, guys. I mean, I guess we can all agree that as long as we have money to just go on comfortably with our lives without having to hear someone nagging out here like day after day after day, I think that's enough for us.
Yes, I literally do not need much to be happy. Okay. Whiskey, dog, steaks, a fucking fire, kush, like a small ass cabin or a tiny house. I don't even need internet or a PC to be content. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way.
I will gladly trade the Kush whiskey for the internet.
Oh,
all right,
yeah,
man,
that's
if you're
good.
done. I'm just kidding.
I mean, without the internet, if we did not have internet, we would not be on this call, right?
Well, that's true, but if you're here trying to live the minimalistic lifestyle, the internet and stuff, it won't be my top priority.
Yeah.
It will mainly just be me chill with nature, pretty much.
Mhm.
Going back to the
Yeah.
Stone Age.
Bruh.
Yep, I skipped medieval. I skip all.
Bruh.
Go all the way. Oh, okay, Manic.
Man, bro, I just picture you just making a dungeon. No, I was like, what the fuck?
See me making a dungeon in my minimalistic lifestyle.
Yeah, to catch the war pig, the pigs and the feminists.
Like, oh, you're a simp? Come here. You're going to the dungeon.
They're gonna run on the treadmills to generate electricity.
Yo, I can see that happening.
Yeah,
Run, you
just
fat
imagine.
fucking pig.
Run faster!
And Croix would be behind him, and Herman's like, go.
Oh man!
Oh, Pharaoh Ravage, don't even be like that. Damn, Yeetus is gonna abandon his mushroom buddy for some whiskey in the wood. What the fuck? I never
Wait,
said
what?
that.
Ricky's
I never
everywhere.
said that.
Yeetus.
I never.
Wow.
So you're gonna take his word over mine, Rishi?
Wow!
You gonna take his word over mine?
Yeetus.
You gonna take his
Bro.
word over mine?
Man,
Wow.
can you believe this guy over here?
Yeah.
Man.
I'm going on strike.
Bruh.
What?
You made him leave.
What?
Just what the fuck was that, man?
Why did he leave?
Maybe. Wait, what? I don't understand what happened.
But just a random guy. Thank you for joining, man. I'm gonna be making a live stream again on Monday, and definitely join when that happens.
Oh, for sure, man. Take it easy, guys.
All right, peace out, Puniti.
Merry Christmas.
That too, but Puniti.
Unity.
Woo! You really gonna do more of that, Rishi? Really?
The federal agents.
No.
are outside my door. They're coming in.
You really gonna do more of that, Rishi?
Yo,
Nah. It be your day ones.
get out of here. I'm recording.
It be your day
I'm out of
one.
here. I'm recording. No.
Well, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. What the fuck? What the fuck was that, Rishi? What the fuck, bro? Oh my god. All right. Oh. So you really on protest, Manic? Are you serious? Are you serious? Man, you okay. Last caller.
I fought them off. They're gonna get into my room.
Shroom ASMR.
This is gonna be my last moments.
Yo,
on
okay,
the
Rishi.
Eat and Fit podcast.
Hey, real talk.
What's going on?
You're back. You're good.
Yeah, I think I got 5G right now. Hopefully that does a better job.
So, what point do you want to continue when it comes to this topic?
It's just kind of like men's pure existence. When looking at it from that PUA dating coach, smash as many women as possible, like pussy's the purpose. They start to like worship what the women worship. They start to be just as materialistic and just as solipsistic as the women are, and it's like, I'm not debating on what men and should and shouldn't do with their lives, because it's like to each his own. But the amount of effort that men are putting in, taking away from like their real purpose in life, which isn't women, the amount of effort they put into that particular grind, it's a lot. I mean, it's like a full-time fucking job. If say you want to get a 3-girl rotation where they're not ugly chicks, they're above average, you got to put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. You're like always keeping up with something. And that's where the minimalist, like the most important thing about the minimalist lifestyle is like, you're going to be on that Sigma track. You're not going to be trying to keep up with everybody, because like, I guess the alphas set the pace when it comes to style and fashion. And then the betas are always trying to keep up. However it is, the consumeristic
The consumeristic. No, you motherfuckers better not have a coup d'etat in my motherfucking chat. No, y'all got this game fucked up.
Uh-oh. True lives matter.
This isn't a democracy.
True lives matter.
Yo,
Overthrow.
All right, I'm back. Real talk. All right, you said consumerism.
yeah, I was saying like consumerism and the gross materialism that like women are constantly after because they're trying to keep up with their friends. You know, that's that book I was talking about, The Manipulated Man with Esther Villar. She's basically saying that like women only put in enough effort to keep the attraction of the man who she's going to siphon resources from. Her main goal is to outdo the fellow woman. So when that's the driving force and we know they're insatiable, if men are trying to keep up with that, they're going to go insane. I mean, they're going to literally burn themselves out, whether it's working themselves to death, hitting the gym. You can't really burn yourself out at the gym unless you're like abusing like substances and stuff and you're not really doing it in a healthy manner. But at the end of the day, like men are going fucking balls to the wall to keep up with their demands, and their demands are never met. So it's just like when you're minimalistic, you're truly living for yourself. You're really free, and I think callers alluded to that earlier. So you kind of you're forced to be a quote unquote Sigma at that point. You're forced to be a lone wolf because the moment you start to buy into just a little bit of it, you're gonna kind of see yourself, okay, do I try to keep up with the Joneses or do I just go my own way? So Monk and Sigma being a minimalist, living out in the wilderness, you really would have to find a woman who's all right with that too, you know, and that's like a big, it will deter these women from you, these worldly women. So that's like another thing you really have to consider. You can't be a ladies' man as a minimalist. It just won't work. There's going to be too many women who are just going to flee because it's just like what are we going to fuck on a cot, you know, like we're going to fuck on a sleeping bag, you know, like that's their mentality. Like when they think minimalist, they don't know what you can do with 600 square feet. Like that's a foreign thought to them. Convincing the Western woman of that, maybe a girl from a third world country who's getting like modern technology, maybe that, but these Western women, I mean, good luck. So it kind of sucks. Like, when you're trying to get it in as a minimalist, because the world is on a whole different frequency than you. You're completely tuned out of everything. So it's where men are going to find, you're going to be closer to God on a minimalist lifestyle. You can't get closer to God than being a true minimalist.
I definitely agree, man. And I assume that's what you want to say to the chat in general.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna go over and over, but yeah, like I said, they worship themselves and they worship materialism. And if you don't fit within that culture, that culture, you know, you don't buy into that, then you know you're as good as like you're a pump and dump to them at that point. You know what I'm saying? They can't extract any resources out of you because resources isn't what you worship. So it's kind of like they're just like, oh. So you can't tell women you're a minimalist off the start. Like that's probably the biggest piece of advice. Do not let women know that you're a minimalist. Do not let them know that you're thinking about living off of basically bare nothing, because they're gonna flee the scene before you can get it in with them. So yeah, do not tell them up front. Tell them after you start smashing them.
That's why, gentlemen, I keep telling you over and over again. She does not love you for you. She loves what you can provide. And there's countless evidence out there. Hell, walk to the nearest married man and he will explain to you personally. Do you know how many married men approach me in my younger years and tell me to, think very hard if you want to get married, or don't get married at all. It's a waste of time. Plenty of them.
I try. I'm gonna leave you guys on this point. I'm gonna make this quick. My best friend got married earlier this year, and his father passed away like 2 months before the wedding was scheduled. I was in the wedding and I thought it was next year. Like, I'm not paying attention to shit when it comes to social events and whatnot. So literally the day of his dad's funeral. I'm kicking it in his basement. We're having some drinks, like kind of chopping it up, listening to some music and whatnot. And his bride to be, who he's been with since like 22, he was 29 when he got married. So basically, we were all a little bit tipsy. I didn't notice how much she was drinking, but we're kicking it in the basement, and I just noticed that this chick the entire time, like afterwards, when the family went back to his parents' spot for food after the funeral, I noticed she was talking about the wedding. She couldn't stop talking about it. I'm thinking like, okay, this wedding coming up. Like, who in the fuck talks about this the day that, like, the dude just got buried? Who's going to talk about such a thing? Like the selfishness, right?
Yeah, your future husband's dad died.
Yes. Then at the end of the fucking day, we're in the basement. My dude is walking another good friend of ours out, giving his goodbyes and whatnot. And it's just me and her down in the basement. It was kind of socially awkward because I never really kicked it with the bitch. But she's basically starts talking about the centerpieces and the DJ and the this and the that. And I'm just like, man, like,
right now it's not the fucking time.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, this is a soulless being. Like, where is your fucking soul right now? So then she's like, hey, let's go find him. Let's go see where he's at after like, 5 or 6 minutes or so. And as we're going up the basement stairs, like she kind of like starts to like fumble backwards. And I wasn't paying attention. My head's down on my cup that's almost empty, going to go get a refill. And, looking at my drink, she was going to tip back and go through the bottom of the stairs. And luckily she like caught herself. So she was getting there. So as we're going upstairs, his mom, the master bedroom's upstairs. There's solid tile. This is like a dope ass spot. His dad was a lawyer. There's solid tile on the kitchen floor where this like drink station is. She drops a wine bottle right after his mom, the wife of the guy who just died, right? She kind of starts giggling, and he says her name real loud. And then like we go downstairs, and I told him, hey man, she was about to wipe out. Like, I don't know, like I would cut her off. So he's like, hey, you got to stop drinking. She threw a temper tantrum, said, fuck you, go fucking fuck yourself. Storms upstairs. 2 months later, 2 months later, this dude marries her. And I was sending him nonstop red pill content. I mean, I was sending him everything. Like, I was just bringing out the guns, and like the dude still ended up married her. And he was like, hey man, I was thinking about this nonstop because I brought it up like a month before they got married because another friend of ours got married. And it's just like, man, like the shit just, it's like a cancer, man. Like for real. Like these guys don't understand. He doesn't understand what's coming to him. Like he really does not understand. Like, and I try to wake him up, but like, you really got to swallow whatever the pill that is going to wake you up. You got to be, woken up real fucking hard, because I just pretty much lost 2 friends. I went to 2 funerals with fucking cakes, and I don't think I ever want to go back to one.
That is crazy, bro. Way he literally disrespected him and talking about whatever the fuck she was talking about on his dad's funeral.
The day
she would have got kicked out on the spot during the funeral.
I just wanted to say something myself, but it wasn't even my place. Like I was just so like my stomach just started to turn. I'm just like, oh my God, like this is a demon right here, man. A fucking creature.
Like this to do that he wants to marry. Like, what the fuck? You want to marry this chick, bro?
There's once you take the blue pill for so long and you're raised traditional and all this other shit. Because here's the thing: his mom and his dad, it was like a fairy tale marriage, man, like happily ever after type shit. So he like truly believed in it. And I'm like thinking to myself, man, there's always wasn't something right about the girl from day one. But as soon as those talons, those fangs came out, I'm like, man, this is a succubus. This is a dark energy coming from this being. She's not even a human being. She's some sort of creature. I can't put my finger on her, but she's demonic and she's devilish.
Yep. And on top of all that craziness, like it's I still can't believe he even still married that girl. That's a line you don't cross, especially at a dead relative's wedding. It's more specifically your own father's. Because if you can't respect your man then, that's the biggest red flag I will ever see. If she was acting like this at your own father's funeral.
Yeah, it was like I saw her during the service actually while I'm standing up there in my monkey simp suit. Fucking couldn't believe I was just up there like a clown, but I mean he's been my best friend for the longest, so it's like I gotta, pay my duties, whatever. It's like jury fucking duty at that point. And what do you know? The priest in like in the ceremony is doing this like it's like traditional thing, and like he gives him communion, and then he pauses and he's supposed to say something else before he gives her communion, and the scowl she gave the fucking priest, like, where's mine, motherfucker? Like, I was like, man, the demon was about to pop out again. I was like 4 feet from this chick, and my head could have gotten bit off. Like, this bitch was about to go full predator on the priest, on her dude, and whoever was close by, because like, she didn't get the communion as soon as he did. Like, it's like they think that we're equal, man. That's the fucking cancerous mind, the blue pill. They think that we're equal.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. They don't understand whatsoever. And give me 1 second, cause Undead Chronic is here. Poon Niti. The Lord Chronic himself.
07's in chat for the Supreme Commander.
07 in chat. Everybody in the chat. Type 7. Type 7 for the Lord Chronic himself.
07 in chat.
Number 7. Let me see the 7 in the chat.
0. The letter O and 7.
O and 7, not just 7. O and 7. 0 and 7.
Ah.
I fucked up.
You ruined it.
Whatever. Anyway, do you have anything else for the chat when it comes to a man being a minimalist and society is demonizing that man?
No. I mean, besides what I've already hit on, which is fucking a lot, I'm just kind of out of gas at this point. I think they're gonna try to take you away from your solitude, which in the genesis of our nature as men, we were meant to be alone. We were meant to be able to be by ourselves and have that fortitude within ourselves, within our being, to be able to have your composure in the toughest times like that. You're going to get tested as a minimalist. Society wants you in comfort. They want you to be a creature of comfort like the female. So you can't get tied into that comfortable life. The more uncomfortable you are, the more minimalistic you are when you think about it. Because like, even though we can be contentful with that lifestyle, it's not always the most comfortable, and we don't need comfort because we're minimalists. So you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because when you strip it all away and you put the basics down before you, and that's all your foundation is, you have to be able to rely on your fucking self.
I agree.
Don't let society take you away from how you were basically engineered from the start, as like, you're a solitary native. Like, that's your basic hard wiring, is to live in solitude, to be a minimalist at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what you're wired to do. Don't let them take your biology away from you at the end of the day.
And Bobby Johnson, individualism empowers minimalism. That's why women are so against it. They speak for the collective.
The hive, for sure. But that's all I got, boys.
All right, peace out, man. Come join again on Monday.
Doubles. Puniti.
All right, Manic. What is your thoughts on the live stream today when it comes to the topic?
Who are you talking to?
You sound like Manic. Rishi.
Oh.
I thought Manic was still here. My bad. I forgot he dipped, motherfucker. Anyway, Rishi, you guys sound the same. Fuck off.
All right. I see how it is.
Stop it.
I see how it
not,
is.
Not now, bro. Not now.
Let's see how it is.
Oh wait, Iron Man. Things are going good. I don't know what the fuck is happening in his live stream anymore, but things are going good.
You just mad.
But what are your thoughts on the live stream today when it comes to the topic?
Oh, that's pretty good. You know, I think we hit the nail on the head. When it comes like women are the only people that bring, you know, excess and consumerism in your life. Like men, you know, generally, we're not saying all men, generally men are utilitarian in what they only get things for a reason. They don't get things to like satisfy other people, which is that is the purpose of like females buying all these damn rugs, paintings, literally plastic plants, all this shit, because they literally want to oppress other people. That's the only reason.
Yep, it's for social acceptance.
Yep.
And what I have to say is, gentlemen, don't be afraid to be minimalistic. Don't be afraid at all. I know society wants to tell you otherwise. Like if you don't have the latest this, if you don't have the latest that, if you don't buy your girl these shoes or this purse, or your kids don't have the latest this and that, you're a deadbeat. You're a less of an excuse of a man. Don't listen to any of that, okay? Especially if you're single. If you're single, man, just buy what you need and just live off of that. You will have no idea how much money you will save if you just buy what you need. That's it. Just buy what you need. If you need a PC, get a PC. If you need a TV, get a TV. If you need some kitchen appliances, get some kitchen appliances. But beyond that, I don't really see what else a man will want. And then as time goes by, a few years or whatever, you will be shocked of how much money that you'll save. And model women didn't get their dirty claws on your wallet, okay? Because they ain't ashamed to spend your money because it's not their money. It's your money. And they won't be ashamed to spend it, all right? They won't hesitate. They will laugh in your face while they spend all your assets, all your money. You need to understand that, gentlemen. That's why, especially in 2021 and how things are going in society, it's your best bet, your best interest to go minimalistic. Because depending on how things are going in society today in the West, all that random stuff that you bought for your girl or you bought for yourself, it will be useless if shit hits the fan. And as a man, you need to recognize that. You need to be able to get to the point where you're living comfortable. You never have to worry about money again. Possibly you can have an early retirement. And if you need to live that minimalistic lifestyle, if you have no choice but to live that minimalistic lifestyle, you'll be okay. And I'm not saying the men that wants to live the lavish lifestyle. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm talking about the men that chooses to live the minimalistic lifestyle. If it gets to that point and when you choose, stick to that point. Because as a man, once again, we don't need much to be content. We don't need much to be happy. So why would you bend over backwards and waste your entire fortune that you worked for over a woman that will just open up her legs? That's it. Nothing else. Is that really how you want to lose your finances? Really? But we're going to leave it at that. Everybody in the chat right now, everybody in the chat, once this live stream is over, go over to Undead Chronic. He'll be on in 10 minutes, 9 minutes actually. Go over to Undead Chronic's live stream. I will most likely be on there, okay? I'll be on there talking on Undead Chronic's live stream, talking my shit. It depends how much more buzz I can get, right? But thank you for joining. I hope you guys had your daily dose of red pills. The next live stream I'm going to have is on Monday because the holidays are coming. So next live stream will be Monday. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Once again.
Happy Hanukkah.
No, fuck Hanukkah.
Grutestein.
Motherfucker. How you say, I will download more videos, more shorts. throughout the weekend. So I'm still going to have more content for you guys. But for the most part, I'm just going to be chilling, okay? No
Coconuts
movies,
roasting
no live
over an
streams,
open
nothing of that sort,
fire.
okay? Don't expect me
Jack
to be on.
Murphy
Rishi,
licking
God
up
damn it.
zinc.
What are you doing? Don't expect anything from me, okay, besides memes this weekend, because I am chilling. I'm chilling for the holidays. So, fuck Cuck Murphy. I hope you guys took your daily dose of red pills. Happy motherfucking holidays. Hope you guys get free socks or whatever. And...
Pee pee poo poo.
Oh, you weirdo.